Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Senores y senores, live! It's time!
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. How are we doing tonight? I hope you're enjoying your evening. It is a Wednesday night, my dudes. And we are here live in the Action Lab, your premier sports entertainment talk show on the internet. It's not close. We are with you talking some week 5 in the NFL and everything else going on in the sports world. So welcome in. My name is Chris. This is Scotty. We are your entertainment. We are your hosts with the mosts. How are we doing, Scotty?
Doing good. I'm
most what?
I think I'm thrown off. I don't think I've ever heard you say "my dudes" before. So that was usually I don't listen to your intro because I've heard it. But tonight you want to look my dudes.
My dudes. That's
it's
right.
Wednesday, my dudes.
My man.
It is Wednesday, my dudes. Yes, we are here chilling with you. But welcome in. Yeah, it's just trying to mix it up on the intro once in a while, you know? Mix it up, have
dudes
fun with it.
And of course, dudettes.
And dudettes. The word dudettes reminds me of, what is it, Bill and Ted's Adventure, or Pauly Shore in that one movie, Encino Man, like all those like California kind of whatever that accent, you know.
I can see where you're going with it. I haven't seen any of those movies in a long time.
It's been a
To
minute.
remember if it's been in, yeah.
It's been a minute.
Dude.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, or Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, which was the sequel that was just as great as the first. Just excellent cinema.
Just, you know, the
Absolute.
Do you remember, a movie I love with Pauly Shore was, do you remember Biodome?
Biodome was one of my favorite movies as a kid.
Such a good movie.
I
Is
always
Pauly Shore alive? Like, is he, I mean this, like, not about, is he alive?
yeah, I
Is
think
he 40 years old?
if he's
He's way older than 40.
then he's not.
Okay, he's dead.
He's not. He gone.
He's 57, alive, and, well, I'll just say alive. I don't know if he's well, but he's alive.
Polly, we miss you. We miss you. No, we I remember that movie, and it takes me back to like me and my buddy would go and we would like pretend we'd build a dome and pretend we were locked in it and trying to get out and everything else, and then like we would like try to see, hey man, like my girlfriend's the cuter one, and he's like, no, my girlfriend's the cuter. And like when the girls come in and everything else, and we'd play like that. A Biodome. It was like, wait a minute, what? Yeah, I'm wondering if I would ever let my kids watch that movie as young as I watched that, as I was when I watched that movie. Probably
I
not.
think about movies I saw. I saw Braveheart in the theaters, and I think that came out when I was like 8 or 9.
You watch Braveheart at 8?
8 or 9, I'm watching Braveheart, which I was furious that we were going to see this movie. I had no interest, and then I actually really liked it. But I remember, and I also remember in 2nd grade, I remember for some reason there was like a survey they gave us, and you fill it out, and it was like favorite movie. In 2nd grade, my favorite movie was Dumb and Dumber.
Oh, it's to this day my favorite movie. To this day,
great one. But again, another movie my 3rd grader hasn't seen. Like, I don't know. It's not that bad. I'm sure he could watch it, but he'd probably love it. Actually, actually, my 4-year-old would love it. I think.
Like I said, they probably heard worse when you're watching a Chiefs game.
Or when he puts on our stream the next morning on YouTube in the morning.
That's also an option.
We gotta tame back the language on our show, because we have young viewers. Again, we still need him to get all his friends to subscribe to our channel. I know these kids are watching Twitch. I know.
I don't. Maybe they are. A lot of like Roblox is huge with like kids. My son doesn't play it at all, but I know my nephew plays it, and I know other kids in his grade talk about Roblox. He says all the time at school, but I don't want him to get obsessed with Roblox necessarily.
But
so
if he watches our
shielding him from
streams, then maybe he can be the one to inform your wife about the incoming stream.
He would actually be better on the stream than my wife.
But that's not what the people gave subs for.
I understand. I'm just saying he has a million times more sports knowledge than my wife does. Not that that's what that stream would be about, but
our wife stream will most likely be a community night, game night type thing. Most likely,
game night, maybe a Q&A, like how is it to be married to an asshole like me? I already messed up, Landon. If you're listening, I didn't mean that. It was a joke.
Good job.
There it is. No, we I told my wife, hey, by the way, we got subs, and you and your sister are gonna be on our show. And she looked at me and she was like, no. And I was like,
I was hopeful that she was on board, because then I would have her talk to Rachel about it.
No,
she could get Rachel more than I could.
Yeah, and what she doesn't know is that she doesn't have a choice. So,
She's been on the stream before.
yeah, she's popped. I mean, your Rach just popped on.
Listen, they just have to have some drinks before.
That's it. That's it. We'll get them. We'll get them hammered. We'll have them jump on, and Jesus take the wheel.
I remember when she came on. You guys went to a Broncos game together, and then she came on initially, at least at the start of the stream, and she'd had some drinks. I think at the Broncos
Yes,
game, which as one should.
as one should.
Only way you can tolerate watching the Broncos.
Listen. It's not that dissimilar from your team, okay, Rec?
Hey, I'm not denying it.
Ask Doc how he feels about his drinking during games about the Steelers. Just throw that out there.
I think his like Jack and Coke started like a third Jack and like 2 parts Coke, and progressively has just got to like
it flipped.
To just
three
Jack.
flipped a little
parts
bit.
Jack and like a splash of Coke.
It's
Flash of cocaine.
No, not a splash of cocaine.
That's what it sounded like
I
you
don't-
said.
No, I said
Bruh.
Coke, like Coca-Cola,
Yeah, I
Coca-Cola
know.
Classic.
Jeez.
You had one of
Splash of
those,
Go-
right?
go
in-
Have you
Yeah.
had that before, Rack?
I don't drink.
You haven't had Coke?
Oh, Coke. Yeah, I've had Coke. I don't like it.
You don't drink soda at all?
No, I don't like any form of soda.
What do you drink as far as like
My primary drink is water.
sure, but beyond that, what do you drink?
What do you splurge on? What do you indulge in, Rec?
Like shakes or hot chocolate, like some form of milk product.
Those aren't drinks.
Well, I only drink water then.
You just water or hot
Milkshakes?
chocolate or milkshakes.
Well, yeah, like if I'm going to the casino, I'll get a hot chocolate while gambling.
I've never heard that before. Do they look at you weird?
No.
Oh,
Yes.
I guarantee they're judging behind the scenes, but like somebody just ordered a hot chocolate. I've never seen that before.
No, they have hot chocolates there all the time.
They're like hot chocolate with what in it? And they're like, nothing. Just the powder. Just the
Just give me a normal hot chocolate. If you
yeah.
have marshmallows, throw some of those in there.
I mean,
Do you like
accurate-
marshmallows? Yeah,
Yeah, accurate. Yeah, I'll take marshmallows in my hot chocolate.
sure. Makes it better.
It's funny. Back when I was in Africa, they actually had this really good hot chocolate powder there. Whenever because they have
That-
to boil milk. They have to
That
boil milk.
actually includes cocaine in it, so that's why you like it.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. But
Or
yeah,
maybe not cocaine, but some sort of hallucinogen is in that
Yeah.
hot chocolate.
Yeah, but yeah, they have to boil all their milk because it's unpasteurized. So that's how they kill all the stuff, all the bacteria in it.
Rec, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
If Scott and I came out to your neck of the woods, we came on a trip and we took you out, would you drink a beer with us?
Sure, I'll have one.
Would you have 2 beers with us?
Probably not.
Would you have a beer
Wait,
and a
I-
shot and another
A beer and
beer?
a shot. A beer and a shot.
Yeah,
of beer,
I did. I
and a
did
shot,
have.
And
Yeah,
then
when
a beer and a shot.
when my friends came up for my birthday last year, I ended up taking a birthday shot.
Of what?
What was it?
What was it?
Patron.
Tequila. You're a tequila guy. That's.
No, I didn't
Nah.
like it.
See, I knew there was something, Rec, that was
No,
There's better tequila than Patron out there, by the way.
but yeah, no, Chris, I did not like it. It's not just being a tequila guy. It's just all right. Yeah, I'll do the birthday shot. I'll just whatever y'all get, I'll take one.
I want to see Rec get hammered.
Did you all get? Did they also just jump in? Since you took a shot, did they all get a hot chocolate with you?
No,
Oh, well, that's rude.
What
Yeah,
if
Birthday.
well, I didn't have the hot chocolate there on Broadway.
Rec? What if we did hot chocolate shots? Hmm?
Yeah, pour a
Hmm?
little something in the hot chocolate.
Little hot chocolate, maybe.
I mean, maybe I'll try it. It definitely not taste as good, but I might try it.
Do you like cinnamon?
Yeah, I've had
Okay.
Fireball before. Not good.
No, but they're like Jackfire is much better than Fireball.
And then you mix it with a little bit of hot chocolate, so you got that peppermint chocolate vibe. Next subathon, Rec take. Oh, there we go. You know,
Jesus. Yeah, 'cause
Diacola.
I put on the I pinned a message of what the next subathon should be.
Yes, that's Diacola coming in strong.
Nailed it, dude.
Strong with the. So where are we setting this subathon at? We have to set it at. And
10
Rec,
subs.
and Rec, just so you know, we won't let you go alone. Scotty and I will join you.
Okay, and now here's the next question: shots of what exactly, and how many?
Don't go one sub.
One sub.
Subathon.
We know it won't be Rec, but
Yeah, definitely won't. Hey, I contributed to the wife stream more than Scotty did.
Okay,
And
so
it's his wife.
let's get to.
that's why I didn't contribute.
But yeah, like we get liquor, but yeah, like what kind specifically?
We're at 50
What would,
subs.
what would be your preference, Rec?
I don't
what's
know.
your-
I hate all of them.
Okay, well then let's try one of each, and we'll see which one you enjoy the
Try
most.
one of these. That's a lot of
We'll do.
alcohol to
We'll do.
buy.
We'll do a sampler.
That's not. No, it's just whiskey, tequila, vodka, gin, rum.
Rec. This.
Yeah, that's a lot of money to pay for. each
Wait.
of those bottles.
Here's the caveat, Rec. The subs that do come in for your entertainment will help fund, and I will pay for those bottles for you. I will Venmo you all that you need, so you don't have to worry about costs whatsoever. How about that,
Okay.
Rec?
Sure.
There it
I
is.
start taking all those
Does no one
bottles.
does no one else in your home drink, Rec? Is there no bottles around?
Like not really. Like my mom and stepdad very rarely drink. Like mainly when they're on vacation. My dad drinks a lot.
Okay.
And his choice of drink is very disgusting.
What is it?
White
So
Russian.
you've heard of a Jaeger bomb?
Is it
I
a?
mean, yeah, I haven't done one since college, or
Yeah,
maybe
so
slightly
he
after
has-
college. But
He has like a whole ass cup
Irish car bomb?
of Jaeger and Red Bull.
Jaeger bomb. Oh, Jaeger Rebel.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what Jaeger bomb is. It's Jaeger
Yeah,
and Red Bull.
You're right.
Yeah, he has like a whole like freaking like 40-ounce cup of Jaeger and Red Bull.
Oh boy. That's
hefty.
that's either a lot of Jaeger or a lot of Red Bull.
But it's like 3 or 4 shots of Jaeger in a whole 12-ounce can.
he just doesn't want to have to get up again, right?
But somehow he holds his liquor like he can like drink 5 of those and still be okay to drive without getting pulled over.
Hold on. 5 of those?
Yeah.
So he's had 15 to 20 drinks.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay. Good for him.
Yeah,
Good.
like if he gets drunk, that means something went horribly wrong.
Yeah. He's
Oh. So why does he drink? If he's not getting, I mean, if you're not, he just
He
likes
loves the taste of it
He loves the taste of Jaeger.
and Red Bull combined.
Lit-
He doesn't. It's funny. He hates Red Bull. Not a fan of Jaeger, but he combines them, and it's his favorite thing in the world.
Interesting. Jaeger's gross.
yeah.
I
The
agree.
smell of
Red
Jaeger.
Bull. I only do sugar-free Red Bull, and it's okay
Yeah.
from time to time. I don't do it very
It
often.
makes
Don't do
it, your
anything
stomach.
like
I mean, can you imagine what that looks like in your stomach?
Do you have fire in your gut?
Yeah, you got some fire in your gut after that.
I at times, if I'm golfing with a certain guy, we'll get vodka sugar-free Red Bull as a drink. Just a little vodka Red Bull, but sugar-free because we're keeping it healthy.
We're keeping
you
keeping
gotta,
health.
gotta make sure the poison that you're putting in is not laced with any sugars that is not going to be
No
good.
need for sugar. No need for sugar.
Which, yeah,
Okay. All right. So so we're at 50 subs right now. We're at 50 right now because we hit that for the last stream. If we can get to 70,
75.
I was gonna put it at like, what if we drop all of a sudden? What if we drop to 25 and we just make it 26?
No, no, Joe Quills.
55, yeah, 55. Well, we want to encourage, we want to grow, right? We want to grow this up a little bit.
All right,
So
all right,
let's-
fine. 75 rack.
Yes.
all right, 75.
And what are you gonna do at 75 exactly?
shots.
How like shots plural?
Well, that's what y'all said.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm about to gift a lot of stuff.
He's just gonna gift all he's gonna get us to 75 tonight. Like,
Yeah.
we're just going.
I don't know if I should tell my friends about it or not.
You should. You should very much so. And then it'll be fun on stream to see how watch me get like
we should,
aggressive
play-
wreck or what kind of wreck would we get? Would we get like an aggressive wreck? Would we get like a lovable wreck? Would we get a
It could turn. It could start lovable and then turn aggressive.
it could
you know?
we just I mean we
we should still probably establish like how many shots exactly and what I'm taking shots of.
I would say
75 is a big number.
But we're at 50, so it's 25.
Yeah, but every day
more.
we could lose some, you know?
yeah,
Who
yeah.
knows the
I mean,
last time someone subbed.
it fluctuates. You know, it does drop. Let's do minimum 3 shots and
Minimum three.
I thought 4 would be a nice number.
okay, 4 is nice number.
4 shots. Okay, we're doing like one drink, 2 different drinks, 4 different drinks.
That can be up to you. As long as you're taking 4 shots, I can leave that.
Okay, if it's 4 shots, I'll probably just buy 1 bottle.
That's fine.
Okay, deal.
Yeah, just so I don't like waste have a bunch of full bottles sitting around for no reason.
Deal. All right, 4 shots, and then if you want anything else on top of that, then that's on you. Oh,
Okay.
or it's on us for pressuring you to drink more.
Okay.
Either way,
Yeah, maybe after 4, it's like well, depending on how we feel first.
after
Yeah,
4,
like a few more subs would mean more shots.
After-
Depending on how I feel.
To drown it out, he's just going to eat 10 hot.
after 4 rec, it doesn't matter. You're gonna probably be like, "What's 5? What's 6? Who knows?" Thank you,
Yeah.
Brendan, for the raid. Appreciate that,
Yeah,
Brendan.
I'll be singing 10 rounds of Jose Cuervo.
10
I don't
round
know that song.
Jose Cuervo. I lost count and started counting again. There you go. There it
Oh,
is.
Maybe it should just be Jaeger Rebels.
Nope. Fuck that shit.
Take
Uh,
after your dad, you know?
No, I'd rather make good decisions and not take after my dad.
You love your dad, right?
Yeah, doesn't
He'd be
mean he
so
makes good decisions.
He'd be so proud of you. He'd be so proud.
He'd be so proud of me for drinking alcohol. Period.
Okay.
shout out to Brendan. Go give Brendan a follow if you haven't already. I screwed up the thing, Rec. So you might have to do it.
Good job.
I know. I didn't even. Yeah. Don't worry. But
Brendan, hey yo, Casey sucks. Tell that to Baltimore, who
Who is
Lost.
so unbelievably fucked.
lost by more than 1 possession for the first time in 43 games.
Yeah,
let's
like the Steelers
Fun
might
fact.
actually win the division by default.
Yeah,
The
that's
It's not
gonna
because
be
they're
good.
good.
That's gonna be bad for you.
I agree, but yeah, they might just like 9-8 might be enough to win the division. 10-7 definitely should.
The Steelers are closing in as favorites to win the AFC North as of today. They are plus 185. Baltimore is minus 145 right now. So they are.
Which is interesting because Baltimore might be like 1-5 soon.
Yeah.
It's crazy. By the way,
I mean,
Like,
well,
I
they
don't.
play-
I don't think Lamar is going to play. We'll get into that, but I don't think Lamar is playing this week.
But I mean, they won't be 1-5 because they have the greatest quarterback of all time.
Lamar's not playing this week. There's no way.
And then Super Cooper against the Texans defense may not complete a pass. I'm not sure. Well, he'll complete passes, but not more than like 3 yards down the field.
Baltimore Ravens on the look ahead for this week, Scotty, were 9-point favorites, 9.5-point favorites coming into this week. And then it dropped.
And I would have loved the Texans, but yeah.
On Monday, it was 5.5. After all the news of Lamar getting pulled out, hamstring, it dropped to 5.5. Then the next day, it dropped to 3.5. Now it completely flipped to Houston as the favorite on the road in Baltimore, 1.5-point favorite, which is crazy. It's crazy to me. that you can have a line change that quickly. I mean, I was watching this line, and at 3.5, I was like, okay, maybe I'll take Houston, not knowing it was going to drop another 4 points, 5 points. It's like
I'm still taking Houston.
Yeah, we saw that.
you still. Spoiler alert! Scotty's first bet out there.
Still taking Houston.
Woo! I mean, it's crazy.
When you have Cooper Rush, you can always win.
For a team that was projected to potentially represent the AFC in the Super Bowl.
We never projected that.
We
know
never
that's
did.
never gonna
We
happen.
never
It was
did.
smart
No.
enough.
Bills 4-0, 133 points scored. Ravens 1-3, 131 points scored.
Yeah, the Ravens might actually have a worse defense than the Bengals.
They're hurt. They're just a mess.
D's banged up. The offense now
is banged up.
Without
Derrick Henry
Lamar.
forgot how to hold a football.
He didn't fumble last week. First game of the year, he didn't fumble.
He still didn't do anything for his fantasy owners. I'll tell you that. Because I'm one of
I
them.
smell salt.
They didn't give him the ball a lot because they were down
By-
a lot. Of that
By
game,
a
Chris.
lot. Yes, it wasn't great. By the way, we have some baseball going on right now. The Reds have a chance to upset the Dodgers here. Bases juiced for the Reds. With
Somebody out.
Yamamoto on the mound and 2-3 game. Dodgers are up by 1 with the bases loaded for the Reds. So,
Nobody out.
which that's big. So the Reds have a chance.
And the Reds would complete the
This,
whole every series would be tied 1-1 if the Reds pull out a win tonight.
Need it.
So,
We need it.
Is this sorry? This is how little. This is a best of 5, right? First round,
3.
best of 3.
Yeah, this is the wild card round. Next round is best of 5, and then it's 2 best of 7s.
Baseball's so dumb.
Yeah, it was
Like,
originally. It was
You
originally
play
just a win game.
162 games, and you're like, we can't possibly do best of 7.
I mean,
Players
it,
would get tired.
it used to be a 1-game series. It used to be a wild card game.
Well, no, not with this many teams in it, but there used to be a wild card. There was a wild card game. Winner moves on, but that was a different time.
By different time is like 4.
I think why they do the best of 3 is because there's the 1 seed gets a break, but you don't want them to have too long of a break. So
and
I'm sure
the 2
that's why
seed
they
as well.
the 1 and 2.
Yeah. Look, it's the same as football before it went to the 17 playoffs.
All right, then why isn't the next round best of 7?
Medic.
Why do they not like money? Does baseball not like money? They like money because they play 162 games, and then they have shortest playoffs of all the freaking way shorter than NHL or NBA, and it's baseball. You don't have to do anything.
Oh, it's crazy.
Why do they do that? It should. All right, fine. Do best of 3 this first round because you have a couple teams that are waiting in the wings. Fine, but then it should be best of 7 the rest of the way. It's insane.
Baseball likes money because they charge like $30 for a hot dog and a beer. They do like money. They just I don't know why they wouldn't adjust other ways to get
they
money.
like money. That's why you have teams like the A's and the Rays and the Pirates who don't pay people.
Medic in the chat
Wow.
though.
That's because there's no salary cap and the system's broken.
And there's no selling floor either.
Did you guys see the UVA FSU game? I was there. It was glorious. I stormed the field with all the college kids, though mine was more of a stroll on the field. I would
I'm
have.
just glad you got it over the wall. Or
Yeah,
whatever. You had to climb over to get on the field.
Thank you for the 100 bits, Medic. By the way, we have a sub goal.
Glad you didn't need a medic.
Yes.
After climbing over that.
I could picture him just like hands behind his back, strolling on, all the kids racing
So I was like,
by,
this is a nice looking field.
like racing by, and Medic's just like, just.
I did not watch that game, but it sounded like a crazy game.
no, Chris, you know who Medic is in this scenario?
Who is it?
Your favorite person ever. The Michelob guy.
Oh.
I thought it was me.
Oh,
I was
the
like, me?
My
Oh.
the Michelob guy, yeah.
Chris's favorite person ever is me.
That is a lie.
I mean,
I don't know.
That was a lie.
Medic. Oh, I took the stairs. I
course.
ain't jumping over any walls.
Wait, you can take the stairs onto the field? There's just an opening to go on the field? You don't have to climb over anything? You just walk down?
I can't. I mean,
aren't they supposed to prevent people from getting on the field? But they just open the floodgates and like, hey, here's a stairway to go onto the field. Is that what happens?
there was
Medic. Oh yeah, there's stairs. I mean that is the case in like at the FedEx Forum for the Memphis Grizzlies. I can just take the stairs all the way down to the court and just stand at center court without a problem. I've done it before.
Dangerous. It's dangerous. It's fine with a win. After a loss, Ja might be upset, and it's dangerous then.
Yeah, which I have just like taken the stairs all the way down, stood on the basketball court because I could.
Sure, there's not a wall at a basketball court. That makes more sense to me. But I thought at football, like, there'd be, I don't know, some sort of hindrance to get on the field. But no, they just create. Do they have a red carpet rolled out as well?
They have a red carpet rolled out. I love it.
All of a sudden, Chris, we talked about this Reds-Dodgers game real quick. Bases loaded, nobody out. Now, no runs, bases loaded, 2 outs.
Did you see how that happened last night as well?
How? No, I haven't. I have watched
So
basically zero playoff baseball thus far.
So last night the Red Sox had a 3-1 lead on the Yankees. Bomb of the night, bases loaded, nobody out. Yankees with a chance to tie or win. They score 0 runs and lose.
Love that.
Bottom of the ninth. What is clutch hitting? I don't know. I play for New York.
Now, because remind me, all the games are at the same stadium in this first round, correct?
No.
Game
No.
3 moves.
I'm sorry. All the same stadiums. I'm sorry. I thought you meant something else. Yes. Yes.
They play. They stay at the same.
Yes.
the home
all the top
team-
seeds.
Get home field throughout.
Yes. Top seeds get played all 3 games at their home.
Okay. Do they play tomorrow or the next?
Yes, they play tomorrow.
That makes sense. You're not traveling. Play.
No games. Yeah, so Friday's off, and then Saturday begins the first round.
By the way, I did find footage of Medic making it into the crowd, the trying to just rush the field here. These are all the fans rushing the field, and then you'll see at the very end, you'll see someone kind of strolling a little bit. Just wait for it. Oh, there he is. There's Medic. Oh, they caught him.
Oh my god.
Oh, they caught him. Oh, see? Was that you, Medic?
The guy missing a leg.
The guy missing a leg gets caught by the cops of all the people trying to make it in. There you go.
The cop was like, "This is the one person I can stop." I found somebody I can stop. The guy with one leg, I can probably prevent from getting in.
Yeah,
I did my job today.
It's just seriously, like the one dude. Come on, man.
What are they charging for there? By the way, what is that?
That's that was an ASAP, or that was the Lollapalooza or whatever it is. I guess everyone was like racing and breaking down, trying to get in for free. And anyways, yeah. So
okay.
So there you go. Shout out to Medic on that one.
Polo Rave has a question that maybe they missed because they weren't here yet. The next subathon, what's that for? Rec. What is it for?
What's it for, Rec?
Shots.
Yeah, so
Rec who does not drink.
He does not. He doesn't. It's not his thing.
He's gonna take 4 shots on stream with us if we get to 75. Yeah, we're gonna get to 75. By the way, I guarantee. That.
By the way, yeah, Polo converted his Twitch Prime to a tier 1 sub. Let's go.
Let's go. Thank you, Polo.
Polo. My man. Thank you so much.
Dodgers did get out of that bases loaded, nobody out jam without
and that's what we
giving
call
up anything.
And that's what we call a noble tiger.
Yeah. Polo, how many subs do we have? We're at 20 or we're at 50. We need to get to 75. So
that was probably the 51st.
Well, but
Because
I don't
we
know.
already
I don't
lost
think
one.
that counts because it's just prime to tier 1, so it's like the same. Isn't it the same? Kind of.
I think it's still a sub. It's just converted to a better sub.
Yeah, it's just it's
I don't know.
so it's still,
you would know better than me.
it's
I don't
still
know
the
how
same
that works.
sub. It's just a different type of. So I think it's so we're still at 50. So we still need to get.
Oh, Jesus
Oh my
Christ.
gosh!
Jesus Christ.
Here we go.
Polaroid!
Let's go.
Unbelievable.
Rex gonna be getting drunk soon. That's gonna be a quicker stream than our live stream. That's gonna happen pretty soon.
Wow, Polo
Number
Rave, that is
4.
Thank you,
insane.
Polo Ray.
Why are you
Thank
like
you so
this?
much.
Let's get the hypes. Let's W's for Polo Rave in the chat, please. Get some W's in the chat for Polo.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Polo. Yeah, let's the Joe Rogan's in the chat. Let's
He's
get it.
freaking out.
Wow, let's spam Joe Rogan in there. Let's get it. Polo Rave, you gifting ourselves to Corn Diggy, Philly, BYOD, Destroyer, Bongfoot, Stratoria, Roberts, Sergeant Directo, Scatterbrain, and Brendan. Congratulations. Thank you
And
so
what's the ban
much.
button at?
Thank you, Polo.
Polo.
We're not banning Polo.
Oh my gosh,
Look at
medic!
this! What is going on here?
What are
You
we
guys are kidding me.
doing? Let's go!
Is this all we had to do the whole time was get wrecked a drink and we could just have the greatest sub train we have ever seen? Chris is gone. I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to Wreck, but that's basically like talking to
And
myself.
On-
Medic gifted another one, so we're at 71.
Unbelievable, guys. You guys are,
Here I was thinking I was gonna have to contribute, but you guys are taking care of business right now.
we're going to get him shit-faced. Let's go, Apples! Hey, we miss you, Apples. We miss you. Miss our game nights. We're going to get him going
Him
again.
and his targeting grapple.
We should actually do a game night the night we do the shots. So, Apples, we're doing it.
You know,
Wreck
let
will
you miss
finish
a lot of
last
friends.
in every game we play.
or maybe I'm like Scotty, where when I get loaded, I suddenly get even smarter than I already am.
Guys, we are at 71 subs. Thank you, Medic, for gifting out a sub to Ronnie, STL.
Oh my god.
No,
Clips,
and now
Worm.
Polo gives another one to Apples.
Apples, let's go. It's cruising. We've never had a level 6 hype train ever. This is breaking everything right now, guys. Thank you
All
so
it took
much.
for me was getting drunk.
Oh my
Or
gosh.
the idea of me getting drunk.
Well, I think people are surprised that you aren't drunk on every stream. But now that they know you're not, they're like, what could happen if he was drunk? He sounds drunk on every stream, but now we'll see what happens.
Wow, guys. You guys are way, way too generous. Thank you so much in getting us to our goal. We are at 72 subs. We had 3 more to get.
That's not bullshit.
I thought-
See me try doing jumping jacks after 2.
Yeah, obviously we'll put him on camera on that stream, for sure.
You know, we've
Take
had
me off if you have to, and just put him on.
This-
I don't even care.
this just tells you
Okay,
where
now it's worth it.
this just tells you where the Piglet can do the last 3. There you go.
Shut up, Polo.
Yeah. This just tells you
I'll
where
reach out to Piglet.
priorities are at, because we did a 25 or 30 sub goal to do a hot tub stream and nobody's subbed. They were like, we don't want any part of that. But Wreck getting shit faced? Yes, please.
True.
Chris, did you see my post about our tailgate? It was before the gifted sub, so it got lost in the scroll. Let me see. Where was that? Credit for the. Let's see.
I was drinking. We haven't just. I don't know what
Oh,
alcohol. I know
oh.
it's just shots. I just don't know what I'm doing yet.
We have a homecoming game coming up in a couple of weeks, and we have Billy McMullen coming with his country band to play at our tailgate. We're expecting Chris Long and possibly Heath Miller at our tailgate, along with a lot of other former players.
Heath.
You guys should come and do a live stream from it. When is this? So this is in a couple of weeks. What are you doing in a couple of weeks, Scotty?
I guess it depends on the
Coming to
week.
Tennessee to get me shit faced, obviously.
Medic.
I will. I feel bad saying this, but who was the singer? Billy McMullen or something?
Billy
Was that his
McMillan,
name?
something like that? I
McMillan?
don't know. I
I
don't know. I've
actually
never
just
heard of
don't.
that guy
I don't.
before.
I don't know who that is. Oh,
And
you
I-
haven't heard. I thought like.
Yeah, and
I,
then
I
think,
assume a country artist, but I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I mean, I do know a lot of weird country. I do know a lot of like underground stuff. Don't know that one. Chris Lane, I've heard of him. His music is actually trash.
Well, no, I think you said
would-
Chris Long,
Chris Long.
Chris Long,
that's-
like
if it's-
like the football player.
Chris.
Oh, Chris Long. Then it's a
yeah.
whole
No,
lot
the
more
other
to-
guy was Billy
Heath Miller.
Billy McMullen.
Yeah, Billy played for the Eagles and I think the Vikings.
Oh,
Oh no, Billy McMullen.
I thought this
is
was like a. I thought Billy was like a music artist.
yeah, I heard country
some
singer.
reason.
Yeah, so who's the country singer going there?
Oh,
No, maybe there wasn't one. I just thought Billy was the country singer.
He played for the Eagles and Vikings, but he's part of a band as well.
Okay.
Oh, okay, so it's like Adam Wainwright.
All right, October 18th, Scotty.
I'm gonna be in Kansas City taking my son to his first ever Arrowhead experience.
Okay. So then it's on
Yeah.
me then. It's on me. I'll have to
No.
I'll have to
Billy was a receiver, now he's got a country band. Y'all have to check it out because that's my jam. Especially like all the underground like indie artists.
Okay. Well, all right. I mean, that sounds like an awesome tailgate, by the way. That sounds like an amazing tailgate. So
So since we're probably gonna end up doing the stream, maybe if we don't do game night, maybe we do like a draft of the best drinking songs.
and then we'll probably talk some shit. We got to do our cities stream where we got to remember we were going to do a
Shit on cities.
yeah, we're going to do like a cities
Ranking of all the
ranking of
cities,
cities or something.
something like
Yeah, I know we did the tier list for NFL states, but we're doing all cities.
I think that's what we said we were going to do, right? It was like going through
Yeah,
a
all
city,
ci-
like the top cities. We're going to rank them by food, by people, by.
Yeah, I'm gonna give the city closest to me like a D minus.
So, anyway, stack a support
Is
girls
it-
flag
wouldn't-
football. There you
Wouldn't
go.
that be Nashville? Is that not the closest to you?
Nope. Nope, that is 3 hours away.
Well, but a football team.
Well, we already did the football city list.
Hey, medic, DM me for sure in the Discord. Let's see if I could swing something. Live stream our tailgate, and yeah, like let's see if we could get some love out there on the meet some dudes, get some football, rub some elbows with some football stars, right? That would be insane. So DM me.
I now figured out, Chris, we're actually getting player tickets for the Chiefs game, which is convenient.
Oh, really?
When you know people.
Oh, is this our sister-in-law who has a?
Best friend whose brother plays for the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep,
Works out great.
adds up.
Works out great. Now it is at cost, but it's way cheaper than the secondary market. So I'll take that all day.
There you go.
Makes sense.
Well, guys, we are 3 subs away. Should we just knock it out now? Should we just knock it out? 3 more subs to get us and guarantee this stream coming up with Rec getting after it? Let's go. If you want, now's the chance. I mean,
I'll go ahead and let you know it's probably gonna be a little while before I can do that. Diacola,
it's
come
like,
on, Scott.
so like a week? A week?
Let me look. 'Cause-
So I just tried to get 5 subs, and it's like supposedly my password saved, but it says it's wrong. I don't know what my password is for Twitch.
Reset it.
just
Yeah, I understand how that works. But it was literally like I just had to put my fingerprint, and they're like, "Oh, you saved it," and then I log in, and they're like, "That's not right." I'm like, "Oh, cool."
And Dodgers
Passwords.
scored more. Yep, Reds are going to be eliminated.
Wait, how the hell did what just happened? Between us getting all these subs and I looking back with the bases juiced for the Reds, and all of a sudden I look back and the Dodgers are batting with 2 on and 1 out. What happened?
Third, they've already got 2 runs. Oh wait, they just took 1 away. Now it says 4-2. Nope, now it's back to 5.
And the
That's
bases are loaded. What did I miss? What just
I don't. Look, this is why the Mets are a disgrace to baseball. You somehow let this 83-79 Cincinnati Reds into October. This is all your team's fault, Chris.
I just don't understand what's going on right now with how can you have bases juice no out and not do anything with it and flip to
me and Doc did a baseball stream the other day. We were talking about like how like the Reds are very similar to Ellie De La Cruz in his rookie year. Are they going to put up 10 runs and dominate, or are they going to roll over and die? Those are the only two options with this team, and they're currently rolling over and dying.
It's crazy. It's crazy right now.
Listen, now it's 7-2. The Dodgers are going to win the World Series. We already know that. I don't know why there's like. Sorry.
You trust Doc's opinion. He doesn't think so.
Dodgers they're going to win the World Series.
Me and Doc both have the Dodgers losing in the ALDS or NODS to the Phillies.
No, that's a mistake, but that's fine.
All right.
Shoot your shot.
Other news happening. We'll probably cover some other NFL news. I mean, we have some different things happening with some of these teams. We got the Browns benching Joe Flacco and starting Dylan Gabriel with some Shedeur Sanders kind of drama going on behind the scenes. You got NBA training camps happening around the NBA. Those are all starting up. You got that happening. A bunch of, you got injuries in the NFL happen. All sorts of news. So guys, if there's anything that you want to talk about, throw it in the chat. We're gonna slowly start working our way into this week 5. Thank you, Medic. I'll look at my DMs. I'll check them. Appreciate the invite. I don't trust the Phillies, says B Smoke. Stacka AL champ will win, no doubt.
I don't think so. I have the Phillies beating the Mariners in the World Series, and then Doc has the Phillies beating the Yankees.
Do we need another Philly championship? Do we?
The Dodgers will beat the Mariners. Have the Mariners made a World Series before?
They're the only team to not make a World Series.
Okay.
Poor Mariners.
I was thinking about that. I'm like, the Mariners have never even made one in my mind. But
Yeah,
I promise I didn't research that. That's just knowledge,
Also,
guys.
fun fact: the Nationals, the first time they made a World Series, made history. The fact that in their series, a home team won exactly 0 games.
Bankrupt Philly with the parades. Yeah, you might.
Yes.
You might.
Like,
They're already pretty close to bankrupt.
It's like we say: are we going to see Philly fans angrily rioting in the streets? We're going to see Philly fans happily rioting in the streets.
Philly people are never happy. Even when they're happy, they're angry. Like, it's a weird dynamic. Even when they're happy, they're somehow angry and aggressive. And
what was that? What was that one headline where people said like they tactically acquired a garbage truck successfully? There's some headline after this latest Super Bowl.
You got
grease
grease
those
the balls.
so people are dying again. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
They're still gonna climb up.
Bruh.
And then they just slip off and die. I think that happened last year with the Eagles winning.
It happened before the Super Bowl. It was probably around the NFC Championship game.
Okay.
Something like that.
Yeah. I guess I don't know for sure if that guy died, but it looked like he probably died.
Yeah. Yeah, it didn't look good. That Philly, you gotta watch out, man. You never know what you're gonna get with a championship. It's like the best thing and the worst thing that could happen to your city. So there you go. But he got himself.
And now we're here. And now he's presenting Chris trying to pretend that the Broncos are good and won't lose to the Eagles.
Oh, well, you mean our Week 5 preview of the best games and best bets of the week? What are you talking about?
This the best game, but okay.
This one will be an interesting one. But yeah, let's break it down. Let's jump in. Let's talk about Week 5 of the NFL, ladies and gentlemen. We will be breaking down all of our top games that we're looking forward to this weekend, and also discussing our best bets, our best leans, all the different things going along with that. if you have any questions for your fantasy team or any kind of betting questions, feel free to throw those in the chat. We'll get to all of them. We won't miss one. Make sure you get them in the chat so we can have fun chatting through this week 5 slate. But hit that follow button if you're new to the channel. Hit that subscribe button because we're 3 subs away from our moderator, Rec, having a very lit night with us here in the Action Lab. 3 subs away from Rec having taking some shots on stream with us. And we're gonna have some fun with that. Rec has no idea what he's getting himself into. But it's the entertainment aspect of what we do on the show. Sports and entertainment. We hit you with both, guys. So make sure you guys hit that follow button or that subscribe button. Twitch Prime, all of it. You could do it for free if you really wanted to with the Twitch Prime. So let's go ahead. Let's jump in and let's break down some of these games, starting with the Broncos and the Eagles, which Broncos and Eagles, obviously I'm a Broncos fan, so I'm going to be looking forward to this one. Eagles 4-0 right now. Broncos are still kind of, they're 2-2, trying to find their way.
Do you know their record?
They're
pause for a bit there.
They're trying to find their way here, but here's the thing. This is, I think, Scotty, you have on here 3.5 as the spread. I think it's changed a little. Well, it was 4.5, and it currently is still 4.5, or it's moved back. So Broncos 4.5 point underdogs on the road in Philadelphia. The money line for the Broncos plus 166. The Philadelphia Eagles minus 198. Over under total set to 43.5. And I'm just going to do it. I'm going to jump on this number here at 4.5 and say that Broncos are one of my best bets of this week. The Eagles, they're undefeated. They're one of 2 undefeated teams, but have they looked like the best team? I mean, we've talked about it week in and week out. We haven't exactly felt great about the Eagles, especially the offense. The offense has been a little stagnant. I mean, there's weird stuff going on in the locker room when you have a guy that's your top receiver just throwing out cryptic tweets and upset, not talking to teammates or media or anything else after games, and they're 4-0. There's something going on there. So it's kind of weird what's happening in that city right now. The passing game is not really there. They're going up against the Broncos defense with a decent secondary. At least, you have PS2 and you have a lot of pieces there, at least on the pass rush, which Jalen Hurts is going to be, he's going to be moving around in the pocket quite a bit this week. But the Eagles, 30th in yards per play, 29th in yards per rush, 25th in yards per pass. Early down, 29th in third down avoidance. 29th in forcing teams to third down on defense, and yet they're 4-0, and they somehow keep winning. They have had a really tough schedule, though. They've played some tough teams, and they've still won those games. So I do give them credit in that respect. And this is a tough week for the Denver Broncos, right? They're playing the defending champs. They're one of 2 remaining undefeated teams, as I mentioned. They're on the road on a short week, and they travel to London right after the game. So there's some things that are going against the Broncos in this one where I just think this might be a sloppy game from both sides. I think the Denver Broncos will have a good opportunity to continue to slow down this offense that's kind of stuck in the mud. But I do think the Broncos will also have a lot of these other aspects that are kind of going against them too. It makes for kind of a rock fight kind of a game. And if you're going to give me 4.5 points in a game that I think is going to be pretty close and low scoring, I'm going to take the 4.5 points. Do I think the Broncos win this game? I don't know. It's going to be a tough one. Again, they have a lot of stuff going on a short week. London after, on the road this week. So I'm not necessarily saying they're going to win this game outright by any means. But if you're giving me 4.5 against a team that's struggling and a really good defense, I'm going to take it. So best bet of the week, I'm going with the Denver Broncos plus 4.5.
Yeah, I mean, you've talked about it. The Eagles are 4-0, but haven't looked, especially on the offensive side of the ball, very pretty. at all in either side of it. Like the passing game, 0 yards in the second half last week.
Yeah.
Saquon is under 4 yards a carry. He's 3 point something per carry this year. Not the same, obviously, as they were last year. So for whatever reason, things aren't working offensively for the Eagles. But what they do is they get to like a 2nd and 6, and then get to a 3rd and 3. Then they pick up like 2 yards, and they're like, we'll just push our way to the end zone. Yep. I think you're on the right side. If I took a side, I'd take Broncos this one. Eagles, every game has been a 1-score game this far this year, and they're 4 wins. And everyone's like, well, they're like the Chiefs of last year. They're worse. In yardage differential in the NFL thus far this year, they're ranked 28th, Chris. They're 4th last in yardage differential in the league. They're minus a lot. They almost give up roughly 90 more yards per game, and they're 4-0. They're not playing great football right now, but they're finding ways to win. You do have the Broncos on a short week. You have the Broncos going international. You do also have the Eagles are following this on a short week. They play Thursday night after this game against a division opponent, the Giants. So they also have a quick turnaround after this game. So in that regard, it's maybe a push or something like that. But I kind of agree. Listen, I think the Broncos defense is playing pretty solid. I don't know if they're playing at the level they were last year yet. I know they played great on Monday night, but like, I don't know if we can even take any notes from the Bengals at this point. They lost by 50 the week before and now 25. And like, the team that beat them by 50 the week before lost the following week. Like, so the Bengals just might be, they quit. I think the Bengals quit a little bit, and I think Jake Browning is lost back there. And I think their coach could be very, very much on the chopping block, even though they lost Burrow. But, like, I think they need to move coaches. I think the Broncos, listen, the run game has been nice. J.K. Dobbins has been
first 100-yard rusher.
Very nice addition for them. Late addition for them, and he's healthy thus far. And playing well. The pass game's still a big problem in my mind. I think both these teams can't throw the ball very well right now. So it could be a low scoring, battle it out. Do the Eagles find a way to create turnovers like they've been doing? Do they find a way in special teams to get a touchdown or a block field goal or a block punt and a touchdown like they've been doing? I don't know. A lot of Denver radio that I listened to today is like, I don't know how. I can't explain the Broncos winning. And I'm like, I can easily explain the Broncos winning because I don't think the Eagles are that great right now. The Eagles are waiting to get beat. It's just a matter of time. And the Broncos are a good enough team to do it. So it'll be an interesting game. Now, obviously, if I had to pick a team, I'd pick the Eagles to win this game, but you get 4.5 points. I think you're on the right side there.
Let's go. By the way, Polo Rave, thank you for gifting a sub to Uncle Al. We're at 73. 2 more subs for our subathon goal. So let's get there. Uncle Al, how you doing? Uncle Al, who's your team and where you're from? I'd like to get to know you a little bit better. Welcome in. By the way, if you want to join our Discord, there you go. It's in the chat. Welcome in, everybody. Keep close. Broncos by a zillion. Only bad teams lose to the Eagles. I
went against the Eagles when they were 3.5-point favorites in the last 2 weeks. It backfired both times, even if it shouldn't have.
Yeah, I mean, they shouldn't have covered the Rams for sure.
Yeah.
So they beat the Cowboys, Chiefs, Rams, and who did they beat last week? Why am I drawing a blank on this? Tampa. So those are 4 good teams. So they've had a very difficult schedule to open up the season.
And they've won those games.
Yeah,
despite maybe being outplayed. You look at it, their wide receivers aren't getting the ball. Their passing game's a mess. Their running game's not very good. Jalen Carter has 0 sacks. I think the biggest advantage the Eagles have in this game is the Broncos pass rush is elite from the outside. and the Eagles' tackles are elite, and so they'll
The
still
elite
be able to get.
Armada.
They're going to have to bring more than 4, I think. Which the Broncos, I don't know. I don't think they're a big blitzing team because they believe in their pass rush with 4, which they should. It'll be interesting to see how they try and draw it up. Obviously, you have Fangio as the defensive coordinator on the other side. I'm not a Bo Nix believer at all.
Yeah,
a lot of
Bo
his
Lever.
passes,
Not a bow lever.
even
my
last week
quarterback.
in a 28-3 win, I can't say that he even played that well. He played a little better than he has, but like
You know
a
what?
lot of those were underneath throws that like a lot of yards after catch with wide open stuff. Like, I mean, the Bengals defense is bad.
You know
The
what?
Eagles defense is much better than Cincinnati's.
I've noticed about Bo Nix, and I was watching this, and someone on TikTok had a breakdown of this as well. When he sets his feet and stays in the pocket and throws from the pocket, setting his feet, that's when you see some of those like accurate balls downfield. But he gets these happy feet where he likes to move around a little bit. He gets, he wants to get in. He wants to get out of the pocket. He wants to run. He wants to throw on the run. He wants to be moving and this and that. And then when he does that, he gets like caught on his back foot sometimes, or he gets caught throwing across feet, or just like these different, like, relax. RELAX.
Do you think he's going to relax against an Eagles defensive line, though?
I don't think so, which is,
Probably not. Let's be real.
but I do notice that, like, that's what I'm keeping an eye on is when he's in the pocket and he has time to throw because he has a good offensive line that can protect him. Why are you running around all the place when you can just step into your throws in the pocket and be able to get some yardage downfield? So I don't know.
Someone accidentally on Denver radio today in an interview with someone else would like referenced Bo Nix, but said Drew Lock instead.
Bruh.
And I'm like, is he Drew Lock? I think he's better than Drew
He's
Lock.
better than Drew Lock.
But how much better than Drew Lock? I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know.
I mean, it's.
Drew Lock had flashes.
I feel like Drew Lock was scared to throw the ball into. He was scared to take risks.
No, I think it's the opposite. Drew Lock was crazy.
I mean, he threw a lot of interceptions. but
Bo Nix, I think Oregon might have ruined Bo Nix, and like he's just so used to throwing these short passes, and then he settles for these short passes sometimes. I think last week, even in the 28-3 game, I think Bo Nix completed 2 to 3 passes beyond 15 yards downfield against the bad defense. I don't know. He on 42 attempts. So that's he threw the ball a lot. His completion percentage over expected was a minus 5.8 last week. So according to that evaluation, whoever makes it, he played subpar again, even in a dominating win. I think Bo Nix. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see what happens with Bo Nix. Is he the long-term solution in Denver? I don't think so. I could see it happening. I could see it. There's avenues where it definitely happens. But if I'm talking percentages, I'd probably say like 62% that he's not the long-term solution in Denver.
and
Very
here's
specific.
I don't know. I threw out a number.
well, and also too, there was I think Colin Cowherd came out this week. He had some things about Sean Payton in September is a 500 coach, even with Drew Brees and all these others, and and then after that, he's like his record after the month of September rockets up to like a really good. I can't remember what the record is, but
Okay.
it just starts out slow. So we'll see if that carries through for the rest of the season. We are out of the month of September, where it's October 1st right now. So we'll
I think
see.
after this game, Denver has a pretty soft schedule for the next few weeks.
Oh
after
man,
this.
I was looking at the schedule. A lot of winnable games. So we'll see how that ends up playing out. So all right, let's get to the next one.
Hold on, real quick. Who do they have after this? I'm gonna look it up. After Philly, they have Jets, Giants, Cowboys, Texans, Raiders.
Really
Jets,
easy schedule.
Jets
Those
win.
are 4 very, very winnable games.
Jets winnable. Giants winnable. The Dallas Cowboys,
Cowboys
defense,
and Texans.
and Texans.
They could go
aren't.
4-0.
Could.
So we'll see. I mean, that's
They'll be favored, and 3 of those 4 are at home. So they'll be favored in at least 3 of those.
And the
at Texans will be maybe close, but
the toughest one is Dallas, and that's in Denver, right? So
Dallas and Houston are the tougher ones.
Yep.
The New York teams, although Jackson Dart could be a difference now,
Jackson Dart,
but no Malik Neighbors is huge.
yeah.
Jackson throwing darts. Yeah,
He didn't throw.
He's gonna be his
He didn't
son's
throw a
favorite
ton.
quarter. He's
He
gonna
didn't
be
throw
his
a
son's
ton?
favorite quarterback, just because of his name.
He's a good runner though. He can run with the ball.
Why do we have to talk about this game?
Your Broncos
I had
healthy
to
and
find
Survivor
8
last week.
games. I had to find 8 games. Right. This was my 8th choice.
You're
be
welcome. You're welcome, Black Market. Appreciate you popping in. Good to have you.
One team is trash and has no hope. The other team is really good and should theoretically win by 40.
Look at this
next.
line. It's 10
Let's
and a
let's
half
talk about this line. Cincinnati Bengals at
on
home.
the road.
Bengals at home. 10.5 point underdogs at home against the Detroit Lions coming into town. Plus 400 on the Bengals money line. Minus 520 and over under set at 48.5. And yeah, Scotty, this one's a big line. 10.5. We just saw the Bengals get kind of just dismantled on Monday Night Football. The Broncos didn't allow
worse the week before, and then dismantled again
on Monday.
night.
There was a point where the offensive line, Rec posted this in our Discord. The offensive line of the Cincinnati Bengals had a 3-man rush where
The defensive line of the Broncos had a 3-man rush.
defensive line of the Broncos had a 3-man rush against this offensive line. 4 guys took took one player in the middle of the line.
The interior guy.
And then the other 2 both basically got a sack on the outside, beating the tackles. And it was just like, man, this Cincinnati Bengals team is brutal. Facing Aiden
I tell you
Hutchinson.
though, that one defensive tackle was never getting to the quarterback. It's just stupid. I think they're poorly coached. I really do. I don't think Zach Taylor's a very good coach. Did you see, like, Burrow last year was even just pissed off. Even after a win, he was like chewing out Zach Taylor, like, we jumped off sides like 8 times today. He's like, I know, but enjoy the win. He's like, no, this sucks. We suck right now. That was Joe Burrow last year. Imagine Joe Burrow right now is just chilling for 3 months, but
yeah,
Browning, ironically, 2 years ago, Browning played pretty well. In relief of, I mean, they went like 9-8 with Browning starting the second half of the year, and he played pretty decent. This Bengals team sucks. I mean, are they going to move Hendrickson before the trade deadline? They should.
They need to be sellers, I think.
They should.
They need to be sellers. Yeah. So this game, it's 10.5. I would prefer this to be 9.5 for me to take the Lions here in this one. I think they could blow out this team? Yes. Actually, you know what bet I like in this one is the Detroit over. I think their total is 30.5 on the team total. I'll take. I mean that's more spicy to me than the other line here with the 10.5. I just 10.5 lines are.
I don't know. Are the Bengals scoring 20? They can't score at all right now.
Well, that's the Lions team total of 30.
No, I know, but if you like the Lions team total at 30.5, that means you think the Bengals are scoring 20 at 10.5?
I just don't think the Bengals are going to score a ton. I just don't think that they have.
Then you should just take the Lions at 10.5.
Yeah, I don't know. Here's the thing. The Bengals, they're not going to have a lot of success on the ground versus Lions. The Lions only allow 3.8 yards per carry. There's nothing really that's. I don't.
Bengals have had Chase Brown's been a 0 for them.
Chase Brown's been a 0. The Lions have not allowed a sack during their 3-game win streak here, so I don't expect them to have a ton of success. But I will say the Lions have their splits at home on the road. We've talked about that plenty of times. Like Jared Goff's definitely better at home in a dome in a controlled environment in Detroit. So going on the road, outdoors. Bengals have been just embarrassed back-to-back weeks. Is this a buy low spot on the Bengals? Maybe, but I don't want to. Like, it's just not a place I want to, like, I don't want to live in that world where I have to jump on a Bengals at their lowest stock right now. So I'm leaving this alone. I don't have any best bet in this one, but Detroit's gonna win this game.
Yeah, I don't love betting this one either. As you talked about, Bengals are lower than ever, so everyone's probably betting Lions, but like the Lions might be the right side because the Bengals are that bad right now.
97
They're really bad. Right
97% of the money and 79% of the public are on Lions minus 10.5.
And I think that's still the right side.
it's crazy. Yeah,
Bengals suck. They are borderline. The last 2 weeks they've been the worst team in football.
Which is saying
Worst
something
team in
because
football.
we've seen the Tennessee Titans. I would say the New Orleans Saints have competed better than the Cincinnati Bengals.
100%. The Saints have been better the last couple weeks than the Bengals.
Incarnate, Lions win by 30. Lions win by 1,000. Everyone's just like,
And that's what scares me off because I think the Lions should destroy them as well. But what if the Bengals all of a sudden... I told you before the Broncos game, I said I could see either the Broncos are going to annihilate them or the Bengals win the game because they were embarrassed by the prior week. Doesn't feel like they were that embarrassed. It feels like they're just quitting. But I don't know. 10.5 on the road, outdoors. You never know.
The way T. Higgins and Jamar Chase were sitting on the bench, just looking bored. They feel like they're checked out week 4. They felt checked out in that game. Bengals did play some good teams. Chris knows.
I see what you're trying to do there, but those two last teams are 1-2 when they're not playing the Bengals this year. So are they that good?
Pretty good. And Decola with the Twitch Prime 47 months. And that gets us to 74. We are 1 sub away from our subathon goal for the night. And that is to get our moderator Rec hammered on stream, taking some shots, having fun in a community night. So 1 sub away, guys. We just need 1 more, and we're gonna go crazy in this community night. So does Rec not drink? No, he does not. He drinks. We found out.
I drink water.
He drinks water, chocolate milk, and chocolate.
Hot chocolate.
Yeah.
They look like milk products. Water, milk, and milk products.
Yeah. So it's not a wide variety of anything. So there you go. And there we go.
Son of a bitch.
Yes. We got
Chris.
there. Let's go.
By the way, Twitch is the worst. I'm like, I can't remember my password. They're like, all right, put in your phone number. We'll send you a text.
And they don't
No,
send you
they-
the text.
I got no text.
Yeah, that happened to me too with email. Like they'll send it to you after like 3 hours.
This week.
They said it might take several minutes. It's been 45.
It takes hours for that. I
Thank
didn't know
you.
that firsthand.
Thank you,
I guess you
Diacola.
could say Twitch sometimes makes you want to drink.
Well, congratulations, Rec. You, sir, are getting hammered on stream.
And I want to, first of all, thank all of you guys who gifted subs, especially Polo, Diacola, Medic, all of you guys that were in that whole thing. We'll drink for you, Rex, says WD Kong. Let's go. And here's the thing, Rick. You're not alone. Because Scotty and I, we're going to have some fun, too.
Also, Black Market says the trade play like the drunk takes out of me.
I think your takes are plenty drunk as is,
They-
but it
they're-
would be fascinating when you're actually
Also,
drunk.
no apples. I'm not doing Everclear. Which Polo said like she wants to know like maybe a poll for what kind of shots I'm taking.
Yeah, we could
Yeah.
I don't
do
even
a
know, 'cause
poll.
I know there's like 500 different kinds of alcohol, so I don't even know how to limit it to 5 for the poll.
The basics, especially if you're taking shots, tequila, bourbon.
If it's tequila, make sure the ball is opened on stream and not water.
Clorox, maybe? No, maybe not Clorox. We need Rec around. We need him.
Obviously, like y'all need me around because that's how y'all make money.
Bleach. See, now
Yeah.
we're getting dark.
Yeah.
Now we're getting dark.
Maybe we should have made it 100, Chris. I don't know.
We should have made.
Maybe.
Oh my goodness. Medic. Oh, I'm right here with you guys, sipping on scotch as we see. Medic is very
There we go.
sophisticated.
See?
He doesn't
Okay,
storm
so
the field like a crazy person. He takes his time. He enjoys it. And then he sips on scotch, watching two guys talk sports on a Wednesday night online. You know what I'm saying? That's my kind of guy. Let's go.
My man.
Medic says we need Rec to live a little.
Yeah.
Or actually live.
Yeah.
Uncle Al, well, okay, he is useful, I suppose. See, Rec, you are useful.
Yeah, because I make your money.
Well, hey,
Obviously.
I'll tell you what. We'll throw a little of these subs money towards you. How about that?
Yay.
Medic is also smoking a Monte Cristo White as well. You're living the dream right now, Medic. You're living the dream.
It was like with the hot dogs. It's like, yeah, I think it was like 15 subs to do hot dogs, and it happened in like 5 minutes. People want to see me do stupid stuff.
Black
This
Market.
one's not stupid. The hot dogs was stupid.
Black Market NBA preseason starts tomorrow. We'll talk some NBA. We'll probably get some NBA chatter going here very soon. Don't you worry, Black Market. We got training camps going now. But for now, we're talking NFL tonight. So let's keep going here. Let's see what we got. Let's go Texans and Ravens, which, again, I said it earlier in the show. The spread right now in this game is 1.5 right now in favor of the Houston Texans on the road in Baltimore. To put that in perspective, the look ahead was 9.5 last week.
I have a problem. Yeah, okay.
It was
Are you sure it was 9.5?
it was going. So this was before Lamar Jackson, all that stuff.
Well,
Then the morning of the Monday night, so Monday morning, this went straight down to 5.5. Then over the next day, it went down to 3.5. By Tuesday, it was 3.5. By in favor of Baltimore being the favorite. And then fast forward to today, Wednesday of the same week, and this has completely flipped to Houston as a favorite at -1.5. So this is telling you a lot of things. This is telling you, one, Lamar Jackson is not playing in this game. Baltimore, something's going on in Baltimore where they have a lot of injuries, where they have a lot of things happening. Their defense is all over the place with injuries. And, I mean, to be a dog against a Houston Texans team that hasn't exactly been performing well, especially offensively. Defensively, they've been great. I just think it's just a wild roller coaster of where we got to this point. The money line, Texans, -126. Baltimore's +108. Over under total set to 40.5, Scotty. You have this as one of your best bets. You didn't jump on it early enough, but you still like the number.
I'm fine. I have it at 1 instead of 1.5. Not a big difference, but yeah. Listen, you have an elite Texans defense, likely going against Cooper Rush.
Super Cooper.
I don't know how Baltimore scores, and the Texans offense has been struggling, but the Baltimore defense is banged up as hell and is really bad right now. So, like, this is actually a huge mismatch, honestly, on paper. The Texans are far superior right now to the Baltimore Ravens with what they have to offer without Lamar, with the defense banged up. I really believe the Texans are going to win this game. I don't know if it's like there might be booing in the crowd in Baltimore. It's going to be ugly offensively for Baltimore. Like, the Texans offense has struggled, but again, they're going to be able to put up points against a Ravens defense that right now is beat up and not playing good football at all. And the Ravens got awful news this week with Matabike being out for season now with his neck injury. He was on IR. Huge loss for them. This doesn't feel like the Ravens' year. They go to 1-4. Texans move to 2-3. I think the Texans win this game, and I have little doubt in that, honestly.
Also, friendly reminder that after this game, the Ravens will have to play the Rams, probably with Cooper.
It's
Have you guys ever noticed when Lamar gets injured, it's always when their team isn't playing very well?
just coincident?
Is
You know?
that a coincidence? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just pointing out every time Lamar gets hurt, it's
So-
when the Baltimore Ravens aren't playing good football.
So what you're
Just saying.
telling me is that
Just saying.
he's the NFL's version of LeBron, just without the
I'm-
championship.
I am just saying that he seems to get hurt in situations where the team isn't going the direction he would like it to.
Yeah.
Which I think the Ravens could easily end up 1-5 at the bye week.
I honestly think that it's the Ravens are in a tough spot here, and part of me is like I'm kind of going back and forth with this because I'm thinking to myself, man, this number has swung so far. Whenever you see numbers swing this far, you're just like, man, there's at some point some value on the other side. I looked. By the way, I have a bunch of different resources I look at. The projected score for this game on Sportsline currently 22 to 22. like they're
I mean,
There
wouldn't be
is
the,
0% chance the Ravens scored 22 points
yeah.
with Cooper Rush at
the
quarterback.
funny thing that wouldn't even be the dumbest tie we've seen this season.
Yeah, which I mean, Baltimore under 19.5 points feels good. I'm if I had a lead in this game, it would be Houston -1, and well, you got a 1.5, same thing. So I think that, yeah, man, it's crazy how far this has fallen.
So real quick, Chris, have you ever seen the meme that Luigi wins by doing absolutely nothing?
Yeah, where he's it's like Mario Party and he's on the ball and everyone else knocks themselves out. He doesn't do anything.
Yeah, that's the Steelers.
Yeah, it seems like that.
Real quick in the chat before we miss this, Chris. Medic said, don't know if I told you guys, but the wife and I are expecting a bundle of joy April 3rd.
Let's
Nice.
go.
He wants a boy for sports. She wants a girl for barrel racing. It's a house divided. So either way, Congratulations.
barrel racing?
Congratulations.
I'm not
Medic.
fully familiar with barrel racing and why
I mean,
that has
can you
to be
not
a
have a
female.
boy for barrel racing?
I don't even know what barrel racing
Barrel
is, to be
racing,
honest.
well, they described it later on. It's a cowboy thing. Riders on horses race tightly to barrels, trying to have the best time. So it's like they ride a horse, go around a barrel, ride to the next barrel, go around the barrel, and then they race all the way back.
So why do you need a girl for that? Why can't you have a boy? I mean, they're
Yes.
called cowboys.
Apparently
girls-
only girls do barrel racing. Guys
Yeah,
ride
so-
bulls.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Wreck.
I didn't pay enough
Okay.
attention in
I
Yellowstone.
didn't know that, but
Yeah.
either way, Medic, congrats. That's
Congratulations,
awesome.
Medic. W's in the chat for
That's-
Medic. Let's get some W's in the chat. Congratulations. That's amazing. Appreciate that. I love when you guys share those types of things with us because, you guys are family to us. So thank you so much, Medic. Maybe, so I think it's only fitting that we buy you a little onesie, Action Lab onesie from our store, maybe. You
Do
know?
we have a onesie on our store?
We
Chris?
don't, but I'll find a way to get one. I'll find a way. Medic, well, I'm gonna need your address. We want to send you a little something for your little bundle of joy.
I'd love to see what that looks like.
Well, I mean, we'll see.
His wife is going to get in the mail. It's like, what the fuck is this?
little like what? Wait, I grew up wearing this thing called Action Lab Sports, and I have no idea what it means. No one knows what it means, but it's provocative. So congratulations.
It's provocative.
It
It's
gets
the people going. Yeah, exactly.
It's a movie quote, Wreck. It's fine. I know you don't watch movies.
It's
Yeah, I've got better things to do.
Yeah, DM me your address. I'd love to send you something. When's the due date again? Let me know.
I think April 3rd.
April 3rd.
April 3rd. Okay.
April 3rd.
Congratulations, Medic, says Diacola, sending some biddies. There you go. That's awesome. Awesome. We're growing the Action Lab family one lab rat at a time. Did I just call his new bundle of joy a lab rat? You're damn right I did.
True.
All right. Let's go. Chiefs and Jags coming up here on the next one, Scotty. This one is it's a spot where, you know, I've seen people on both sides of the fence here. Currently, the line is at 3. So Kansas City, 3-point favorites on the road in Jacksonville. Minus 178 for the money line on the Chiefs, plus 150 for the Jags. Over under set at 46.5. This is one of your best bets of the week, Scotty.
I think it's one of your best bets of the week,
It,
Chris.
it
Also
no,
one of my best bets.
It's
And
not-
Actually,
did you-
if I could do
I-
Did you
over-
change it? Did you
I
change it, Chris?
I sent like 6 best bets that I was choosing 4 from, and I left this one off. Because I was just like,
I'm gonna check the Slack right now. I think you only sent 4. No, you did. You did send 6.
I said,
Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah, like if I could, I'd have 2 best bets in this game.
What's that, Rick?
I would take Jaguars with the points, and I would take the under.
Okay. Okay. Well, you're wrong on one for sure.
Which one am I wrong on?
I can guess.
Jacksonville and the points.
The plus 3.5. Because my thing
No,
is, like, obviously,
I have it
Chiefs
at,
offense
it's at
was.
3. But yeah.
I got a
Go
3.5.
Okay. Go ahead.
Obviously, we saw the Chiefs offense go back to old form last week, but it was also against maybe the worst defense in football. Jaguars have an underratedly good defense. So I think this is going to be obviously Jaguars don't have much of an offense of their own. Chiefs have a great defense. I think this is going to be a very low-scoring game. 46.5. It almost feels like a trap bet to bet the under because it feels that easy. But overall, I would bet on both of these defenses to get the job done. Chiefs probably win by a field goal. And then both would cover.
And here's why you're wrong. And I'll say one stat that'll prove you wrong right away. The Jags are 3-1. They are +9, number 1 in the NFL in turnover differential. Okay, if the Chiefs don't turn over the ball in this game, the Chiefs will easily cover this spread. I think. Listen, turnovers are a little bit somewhat predictable, but not really. It's kind of fluky from game to game, from year to year. Whatever. Jacksonville being +9 after 4 games is insane. That's a crazy number. That's not, you can't keep that pace. They escaped. I mean, they escaped last week. I mean, they barely won in San Francisco. I think they won the turnover battle 4-0 in that one, if I'm not mistaken.
Hey, it's not the first time this year I saw a team with the +4 turnover differential barely win.
And it's very rare that happens, but it's happened a couple times this year. But yes, like, listen, I like what the Jags are doing. They're playing pretty decent football. I think the Chiefs probably found some things last week. If nothing else, even though they're playing against a tougher defense, I think building confidence and knowing, like, all right, now we know what we need to do. Xavier Worthy was huge getting back last week. Tyquan Thornton's been a big weapon for him. Hollywood Brown got some stats last week. The run game's still a work in progress for the Chiefs for sure. Putting it kindly. They always get a couple yards. They never lose yards on the run. But they, like, I think Pacheco had his longest run of the year last week, and it was like 12 yards, which is kind of not great. From the Jags' point of view, they've been playing well. Don't get me wrong; they could easily be 4-0. They should have probably beat the Bengals in week 2 in a close game where they got a pass interference raw deal there that cost them the game on a 4th down for the Bengals. They could be 4-0. This is Monday night. I just don't believe in Trevor Lawrence enough. I think the Chiefs' offensive line is figuring it out, and the more faith Mahomes has in the offensive line, the better he's going to play. I think part of the reason, like, even early on this year, the offensive line for the Chiefs has been, especially on the edges, bad the last couple of years, that he just feels like he has to get rid of the ball. But getting comfortable in the pocket, having time last week, now he can start to, like, believe a little bit in that offensive line that they're going to give him the time he needs. This Monday Night Football, I think I have them at +3 or KC at -3. I think they win this game by at least a field goal. if not, it should be more. Nothing against the Jags. They're playing better than most people expected, but Chiefs are slowly figuring things out, and I think they take care of business here.
When I was looking at this game, I was thinking to myself, and especially when it was at 3.5, I was thinking, okay, I feel like the right side is probably Jacksonville. I sent a message to Scotty as one of my bets that my leans was 3.5. Dropped to 3. I like it at 3.5 for Jacksonville if that's where the number's at. The issue I have is the more I thought about it, the more I think this strikes me as like a 24-20 game where the Chiefs win by like 4 or something. And then it's just one of those Vegas where you look back and you're like, how does Vegas know how this is going to play out? And that's just what this screams to me. And I was just, you know what? I don't want to sweat it. If I'm going to take a side, I would probably lean Jags, but I don't love it enough to really just go with it. So that being said, I also too, I want to say this is with the Jags may be without Trayvon Walker, right? I think he's not. Is he playing? Trayvon Walker, is he?
I haven't heard.
So
I know he got hurt last week.
So that's kind of an interesting wrinkle to the defense on what they're going to be able to. I still like the way that Jacksonville's been playing, but
that's an.
Oh, I don't know what I'm getting with. Is this the comeback story like Medic says in the chat? The breakout Mahomes kind of like
what
and
the offense
needed.
doesn't have to be great because I think the defense quietly after a terrible week 1 against the Chargers, the Chiefs defense the last 3 weeks has played really good football. Say what you want about beating the Ravens, but the Ravens were averaging 37 a game. They put up 20 with our backups in for one of those touchdowns late in the game on a long run. Lamar left late third quarter. It was 30-13 at that point. With a team that's been averaging, listen, the Baltimore defense might be bad, but they've been averaging 37 a game. They had 13 late in the third. So obviously gave up 9 to the Giants the week before. The Eagles put up 20, but that was like some short fields. And I mean, I don't think Jalen Hurts threw for 100 yards in that game. So the Chiefs defense has been playing after a week 1 where I was legitimately worried. I'm like, if this defense is bad, we're in trouble because we don't have weapons offensively to compete. But certainly until Rice gets back. But we're only 2 games away from Rashee Rice, Chris. Me and my son get to go to Rice's first game in like a year and a half, it feels like. Rashee's first game back is the one we're going to, coincidentally. But the Chiefs defense quietly been playing really, really good football the last 3 weeks. So.
Yeah, I just don't. I think the Chiefs might be in that. They got the get right spot last week. I want to see it carry over before I start.
Hold on, a get right spot that no one picked them to win.
They crushed.
If you watched they were the underdog in Vegas in that game. I don't know how it's a get right spot when you're the underdog.
They didn't. If you were to ask
again. The Chiefs broke up Baltimore's 42-game streak of losing. Even when they lose by a score or less. 42 games straight, broken last week against the Chiefs. Just saying.
All right. So I think this is a week to take the KC wide receivers and Kelsey if you don't have them already. KC running backs.
How you spell Kelsey.
I just think if this game's close late, I mean, who are you trusting at quarterback? It's not close.
Yeah.
I mean, Trevor Lawrence is the greatest prospect since Luck. Obviously, he should be trusted, right?
The prince that was promised. Okay, let's move on, though. Let's go to Patriots and Bills.
Sunday
night football. So I'm assuming we'll have a Bills fan on Sunday Night Football. We will be live, guys, for Sunday Night Football here in the Action Lab. We'll play bingo. We'll gift out subs. We'll do all the fun things. And we'll break down all of Week 5 games as well. So make sure you stay tuned for that after the game. But we will be watching Patriots and Bills. We don't have a Patriots fan, I don't think, in our chat. But if you're a Patriots fan, reach out. We want you to be on the show. New England Patriots, 8.5 points as the last line I saw. I think that's still where it's at. 8.5. So has moved from what we have on our graphic here. And Patriots, dogs on the road against Buffalo, rightfully so. The Bills, minus 430. The Patriots, plus 340 on the money line. Over-under set at 49.5. So, Scotty, do you think the Patriots can keep this one close?
I don't know. No, I do, mostly because I don't know if Buffalo right now defensively I don't think is actually very good. They escape with a win week 1 against the Ravens that they probably didn't deserve, right? Since then, they played the Jets, Dolphins, and Saints. So what do we really know about Buffalo? We know Buffalo's going to be good. Buffalo's probably going to be the one seed in the AFC. I mean, I'd be shocked if they're not. I mean, their schedule is insanely easy. I've never seen anything like it. It's if you look at it, it's their 3 hard games are like Chiefs, Bucks, and Eagles, and all 3 are at home. And I'm including the Bucks. I'm not even sure the Bucks are that good of a team. That's how desperate their schedule is to find teams that are good. The Patriots obviously coming off a blowout win against the Panthers, did what they had to do. They've looked inconsistent at best. I think they've looked worse than I actually thought they would. I think Drake May's playing pretty good football though. And against the Buffalo defense, that's clearly the weak link in Buffalo. Buffalo's defense is not very good and is going to be their biggest issue moving forward. And they might get comfortable against bad teams, but then they get in the playoffs and it might be an issue for them because it's not that talented of a defense. Josh Allen's incredible. I think Buffalo will win this game at 8.5. I'd lean New England, but I'm not going to bet the game.
Yeah, the Buffalo Bills, one of the only other 4-0 teams in the only other 4-0 team in the NFL right now. They're at their highest point. Their stock is at its highest point. Everyone's, I feel like, jumping on this team, and rightfully so. They've been playing some good football, but I do think that at some point they're going to run into a team that's going to keep things close. Drake May has been playing some decent football as well. But Buffalo, this is kind of what we ran into last year with some of the favorites of like, it's time to fade these favorites. It's time to fade these 4-0, 5-0 teams. It's time to jump on, and then they would keep winning. And then you're just like, okay, well, they would keep covering these spreads and they would keep, it's just like, when is that going to happen here? I was leaning towards Buffalo as a minus 8.5, and I was like, no, for some reason, these divisional matchups feel a little bit tighter, even though it shouldn't be, because the Bills are by far a stronger team than the New England Patriots. Drake May can make some things happen too. So I didn't bet this game. I stayed off it as one of my leans, but left it alone. Bills will win this game. It's just a matter of how close it is.
Let's keep in mind the last 2 games against bad opponents in the Dolphins and Saints, the Bills didn't exactly play good football.
No.
There was a called touchdown that got overturned against the Saints that would have given the Saints the lead in the fourth quarter, and the Dolphins had an opportunity to tie the game late with a bad interception from Tua deep in Buffalo territory. So those are double-digit wins that were probably a little closer than even what the score indicated. And those were both at home. This is at home again. This is their 4th home game in their first 5 games for Buffalo. Apparently, they don't like playing in the... I don't know if the NFL was like, let's not play in the cold weather of Buffalo. Let's not schedule when it might snow, so we have to like move the game or something. I don't know. But 4 out of 5 at home to start the season, kind of unheard of. So while I'm not huge on New England right now, I don't know. Buffalo feels like they're just kind of coasting, even at 4-0. They're kind of coasting because they can against these opponents.
Yeah. Rec, anything else you want on this game that you want to? Any bets? Anything that you lean towards?
I mean, I think all the lines are in the right spot. I wouldn't take any bets here. Like you said, divisional game. Even though the Bills are the better team, I don't know. Bills should win, but like you said, they have not played good football.
Do a code yellow real quick.
Code yellow in the chat. By the way, Polo Rave, if you're still in the chat, make sure you join the Discord. Because now that you were a big part of getting us to the subathon tonight. One, we want to make sure that you are being able to choose what liquor that Rec could potentially drink. And also, just want you as a part of the community in the Discord as well, because I want to shoot you a DM. So hang out, join the Discord. It's in the chat. Love to have you. Anyone, it goes for anybody else too. Anyone who's not in our Discord, we have a lot of fun, breaking news, joking about sports things that are happening, joking about anything that's going on in the world, having some fun.
Speaking of which, in that Bengals Broncos game, did you see that one offensive line breakdown?
Oh yeah, we were talking about it earlier.
Yes.
When we were talking about the Bengals game. Yeah, it was like, man, their offense.
Yeah, we had four guys on one, and then the other two just get beat clean.
It's crazy to me.
It's like Brian might be a decent backup, but you'll never know behind that offensive line.
Yeah. Spam code yellow in the chat. Yeah, it was a absolute disaster for the Cincinnati Bengals. If only they had their airport in their own city. Maybe they can have something to fall back on. You know what I'm saying? But no, that's not how this works. But guys, yeah, hit that follow button. Make sure you guys are joining us. And yeah, Polo, join us in the Discord. Make sure you join us. So, all right. Guys, if you guys have any fantasy suggestions or questions, throw those in the chat too. Medic says, I think the Bills secondary steps up in the matchup. Drake May's Cinderella slipper is going to fall off. I mean, Drake May's...
Partially because the Patriots don't have receivers.
I mean, Drake May's playing with a roster that's just a trash roster. I mean, it's not good. I mean, you probably couldn't name more than, like, what? If you could name more than 4 players outside of Drake May on that...
I mean, I can.
I mean, the average person probably can't. It's tough.
Diggs, you got
I
forgot his name.
Ramondre.
You got Mac, Travion Henderson. You got Mac Hollins, the dude that doesn't like wearing shoes.
Ramondre Stevenson.
You got Hunter Henry. That's a few guys on offense alone.
Maybe it's me, but it seems so far that this NFL season is a dumpster fire. For depending on, I mean, from what perspective? From like a fantasy perspective? From
if I had to guess, they're probably referring to the fact that there's no team.
There's no sure thing.
Looks truly great right now.
Yeah.
Everyone has flaws.
Like we've been saying, the Eagles look like last year's Chiefs.
And arguably, I would say worse than last year's Chiefs right now, for sure.
But yeah, I'm just glad that Sky finally understands why people were so pissed off last year when the Chiefs would win these games. It was bullshit. It was bullshit reasoning.
But they had won, they had been to 4 of the last 5 Super Bowls and 3 Super Bowl wins. So I was
and the Eagles just won the Super Bowl.
Correct.
To the last 3.
But
correct.
Chiefs had a little bit more consistent.
Don't
consistent.
Oh, I thought you were going to bring up the refs. I was like,
no.
They did a little bit more help from the refs.
No. The Chiefs have had a little more consistency over the last 2 or 3 years.
I can put it in the chat.
Yeah. I mean, if we go 2 years back with the Eagles, they were a dumpster fire that second half of the year.
I put in the Discord a while back, but when the Chiefs lost the Super Bowl, they lost a lot more than just the game. They lost the rights to the refs.
We never had them. It's fake news. The Eagles do get the refs
It's
now on the
fake
tush push.
news.
It is fake.
Fake news.
The Eagles get the advantage on the tush push with the refs because they don't know how to officiate it. So, but beyond that, I don't think the Eagles have got calls. It's just a lot of breaks and, I mean, winning football. You win games when you have to. That's what great teams do. Even when you're not playing your best, you find a way to win.
Average score. That was like an old man cough right there. Wreck. Average score of the last 10 Pats Bills games, including playoffs, is 25.6 to 19.2, with Buffalo winning 7 of them. Bills' last 13 home games, including playoffs, 13-0, plus 182-point differential.
I'm actually somewhat surprised that Buffalo's only won 7 of the last 10 against New England. I would have thought it was 8 or 9, to be honest.
Well,
Yeah.
also, do you remember that one
Not
Monday
not
night
no
game?
shade. I just the one where like it was like
It was
weather
stupid
was
windy.
awful, windy, and like
Because
neither team could move the ball.
Mac Jones completed a singular pass, and the Patriots still won.
They won like 9-6 or whatever it was,
It was
and
like-
they
it
moved
was
to
like
like 9. The
14-10.
Patriots moved to 9-0, and that was the last year with Brady in New England. They fell
no,
off a
that-
cliff, and they
No, that
lost
was
to.
Mac.
Oh, I don't think so.
That was 100% Mac.
All right, could have been.
Win
Yeah,
game.
because he completed a singular pass in that game.
So,
That was the Mac's rookie year when he looked good.
Well, let's hope it's not windy for our sake watching this game on Sunday night.
Yeah. Sergeant, yes, it was McCorkle.
McCorkle.
But speaking of McCorkle,
Yeah, let's go to
he's
the
starting in this game.
let's go to the next game here, and we have what's left of the San Francisco 49ers.
What's left of them?
Because their entire team is just decimated with injuries. The San Francisco 49ers are going on the road as 7.5-point underdogs to the Los Angeles Rams in this game. minus 460 on the money line, plus 360 for San Francisco, and over under total set to 45.5. And yeah, this one's crazy because everybody's hurt in this game for the San Francisco 49ers. It feels like it's top to bottom. I mean, the laundry list of players missing this game is crazy. So that's why you have this spread as big as it is. So that being said, this should be a Rams win. I don't expect the Rams to lose this game. Rams have looked like one of the better teams in the NFC, and we've had them as a dark horse going back to even preseason. As long as Stafford stays healthy, which he looks like he's in a great spot right now as week 5 is here.
Did you hear what Stafford said on McAfee?
What did he say?
I mean, it was a joke, but like he was talking to yeah, man, my clone is doing great.
Who's doing great?
Hit Stafford's clone,
Oh,
a quarterback. Yeah, man, he's dialing up to Puka. He's having a great season. My clone's having a great time.
yeah. This.
I'm surprised you didn't see that. That sounds like something that's right up your alley.
I missed it. I didn't have a chance to check it out. But yeah, this is going to be a game where it feels like the Rams should be the sure thing, which is why it's one of my best bets of the week. And I actually got this line at 5.5. So this game is one of my best bets. I got it early, and it has gone up 2 full points. So I do get a nice little boost of value there. I almost still kind of like it. Even here, I think this could be potentially like a 10-point win in this kind of realm. But I just, I don't know if I'd feel as comfortable as I did or as I would if I didn't get the 5.5. So that being said, I ended up pulling the trigger on that one. The under in this game for San Francisco, given how much, I mean, Christian McCaffrey is kind of the only bright spot, really. Brock Purdy, Juwan Jennings, Ricky Pearsall, George Kittle, all of them are gone. That's like
And you basically have
And
your top 3 wide receivers and your top tight end and your starting quarterback out
all
for
out.
the 49ers.
But Bosa tore his ACL.
Brutal.
Bosa, I mean,
Yeah, your best
Look,
defensive player, arguably. I mean,
Look,
you could
at
go
a
with
certain
your
point in time, you
linebacker,
can't
but
just be calling this luck,
Warner,
like-
Fred Warner. I
Yeah.
almost said Kurt Warner.
Kurt
Yeah.
Warner. Which at a certain point in time, like you have to start like looking, whether it's the coaching or the strength and conditioning coach or the field, something has to change. Like if you're always injured, if you spend a whole year dealing with injuries, okay, it sucks, but it happens every now and then. 2 years, getting concerned. Like what was it now? Like 5 of the last 8 years or something that this has happened in San Francisco. Yeah, something's definitely wrong. Like this is not just coincidence.
well, and I think too in this game, I mean, if Kyle Shanahan finds a way to win this game with Christian McCaffrey, basically, I mean, shout out to him because he can get this team to get up for anybody. But here's the thing: like this feels like it's a bye week for San Francisco with all the injuries, with everything happening. It seems like they've kind of like, all right, let's sit this one out. Let's sit all our guys. Let's get some rest. Let's get them right, and then we could be ready for the next week against, I don't know who they play next week. But this feels like a bad spot. But San Francisco under 20.5 total points on the team total seems pretty safe. I would probably lean more towards having that bet of any side if I had this additionally on top of my San Francisco or my Rams -5.5. But other than that, yeah, this is going to be a tough one for San Francisco.
Yeah, I mean they're beat up. This had the looks of being a really fun Thursday night matchup, and unfortunately, with all the injuries, it may not be that. Right now, I think the Rams would be my pick right now to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. I don't know if they're playing great football right now, but I believe in them in the playoffs. I love McVay. I trust Stafford. That defense will step up. Even though I don't even know if they should have beat the Colts last week, to be honest. As we talked about, you had the weird fumble at the end zone by the Colts and all that stuff that contributed to that Rams win. But Niners, I don't even know who's Mac Jones going to throw to. I literally can't tell you.
Demarcus Robinson, old friend alert.
Oh, DeMarcus.
DeMarcus.
Yeah. Get the ball to DeMarcus Robinson as your wide receiver one. Let's see how that is. I like DeMarcus. I miss DeMarcus, but as a wide receiver one, it's not a great option.
Also, another old friend alert. Your favorite receiver of all time.
Mine?
Yeah, Sky Moore.
Sky. I thought you shot him. I thought you shot him into the sun.
I mean, he should be in the sky right now.
Jeez, that went dark.
Listen,
That went dark.
I
quick.
feel bad for him because he got mentally broken. Where he doesn't know how to catch a ball anymore. That's how mentally screwed up he is in the head, and I feel bad because he was like dominant in college. Granted, it was at a smaller school. But like everyone believed in him and all this, and like now the dude's so mentally messed up that he can't catch a football, which isn't ideal as a wide receiver.
Got the yips.
Rams should take care of business. I feel like no one's gonna bet on the Niners, so I would probably stay away from it. But at 5.5, Chris, you got a good number, obviously. But now at 7.5, I'd probably stay away because I don't know. It's still a division matchup. These teams are familiar. Maybe the defense of the Niners just balls out and keeps it low scoring and close. But yeah, the Rams have no reason not to win this game. None.
Piglet. I just came in, but I think I'll leave and come back.
We hope your kicker gets re-signed as well.
Even though Eddie Pinheiro's been good.
Broncos boy, what's going on? Broncos, how we doing? Good to have you back. How are you doing on a Wednesday night? Evil Viking season is officially over.
I mean, they played the
Piglet.
Browns this week.
Piglet, real quick, did you hear? We had another subathon that was crushed tonight. We got like 25 subs tonight. Rex getting drunk on a stream.
Hey!
The sad thing is, I think I figured out which stream it's gonna be, and I hate it.
You already mapped that out?
Yeah.
Which stream is it, Rec?
It'll probably have to be a community night one. Week 7, there's a Thursday night football game. Steelers and Bengals.
You want to do it on Thursday night?
Yeah, I thought that was going to be the thing. It was going to be some sort of community night thing.
Okay.
Steelers, Bengals. We can maybe do. What if we did?
I might be able to do that Thursday night because I'm gonna miss that Sunday night.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna be in KC.
Oh my God,
Piglet, gift him more.
We got.
Let's go.
Let's go, Piglet. Thank you so
We haven't even
much.
come up with a new subathon, and apparently it's going to have to involve me because that's the only way we get consistent subs.
I mean, Kai Sanat has all these people in his subathon, and we are just. I mean, what has he got on us?
Nothing.
Only like 1.3 million more. But
we just got the
you know
best
what?
viewers ever.
We have the best community. We like. He doesn't even talk to his community. He doesn't even know them. We know our community. We love our community. You guys are family to us. So that's the difference. See? Thank you, Piglet, for gifting out the sub to Broncos, Joey, Tullified, Round, and Dark Roarin.
Decorin. Daka Roarin,
whatever. Same thing. Thank you so much. And enjoy those gifted subs.
Thank you, Piglet.
Thank you, Piglet. Appreciate that love. We are up to 80. Now we need to get to 100. Maybe Sunday, maybe we roll, see what we can find out on another subathon to get to 100. If we get to 100, I think we do something crazy. I think we do something absolutely insane if we get to 100. We haven't hit 100 in a long time.
I mean, maybe 100 subs, and like Chris has to take to the hottest hot sauce in the world.
I mean,
Been there before.
we've kind of
Pretty
done the hot
close.
sauce thing. We could do sour. We haven't done sour. Sour makes you throw up, though. I don't want to do that.
I hate sour.
Sour's
And that might be what works, Chris.
that might
The fact
be.
that they both hear we hate sour, they're like, let's do that. then.
5 warheads each.
My kids love like sour candy, and I'm like, why? It's gross.
Yeah.
Why would you eat sour candy?
I can't do that. I've tried a warhead once. I had the exact reaction you'd expect.
Diacola had it. She said, "Let's get creative. Let's do it. Let's do it."
Jesus Christ, Polo.
Polo's going after it. Let's go.
Combine the shots with hot sauce. Ever heard of a drink and die shot? I've done. I mean, when I was in college, every 21st birthday we go out for, they had to take. We didn't call it a drink and die shot. I'm trying to remember what we called it, but yeah, like heavy hot sauce with some liquor in there. I can't remember what we called it.
You know, it'd be really fun. I don't know if we do for the 100, but
Oh, it was called a prairie fire.
Prairie
Prairie
fire.
fire.
Yep.
Which you know would be really fun, like some sort of like hot wing roulette.
Hot wings roulette.
Yeah, like you have like 6 wings in front of you. You have six wings in front of you that you can't see, like 5 of them, or like something nice. Like
I
So
do
you
think
like
we need
maybe
to. Chris,
Asian
you've.
zing.
Sorry, yeah, go ahead.
So like maybe like 5 of them would be like an Asian zing or something else you like that's not too spicy, and then 1 would be like something hotter than the bomb.
Chris, I still think maybe at 100 we do the day. Somehow I think you still have not had Dave's hot chicken, which is wild.
Hot chicken.
But we get the Reaper from Dave's Hot. You got to sign a waiver for all the things. We tried that
Really?
on stream. Yeah.
Okay. All
I
right.
have not tried. I've tried their extra. Below that is extra hot, and I'll be honest, that's what I order, and it's not crazy.
Okay.
But I've seen a ton of a ton of people on social media take the Reaper, and they're like,
No shot.
apparently it's a different level. It's
Okay.
a different level.
All right.
Have you ever heard of? So obviously you've heard of beer pong. How about spicy pong? So like throwing stuff into hot sauce that you have to dip your wings into, if someone else gets the ball in, or if someone else gets the chicken wing in the cup.
You don't just have to drink the wing sauce or the hot sauce. I can
I mean,
at
that
least
could
have
be
it on
not-
the wing.
I mean, it could. You could do that too if you want to.
I'm trying to.
Yeah.
I want to keep brainstorming, chat. Keep dream. I mean, I know we have a lot of stuff. Diacola says
I agree.
hot stuff has been done. Keep thinking. You guys, I know you guys can come up with
Hot tub.
the hot tub.
Clip, drink a gallon of milk. I'm fairly confident, and I've never tried this challenge. I'm fairly confident I could drink a gallon of milk
without vomiting.
Correct.
Which I think is it possible, or I think it's
People say it's not, but I think I could do it.
that's the challenge
I
right
think I
there.
could do I think I could do it.
Okay, all
Polo,
right,
you cannot do the gallon challenge.
all right. Gallon of milk. Do we want to make that our 100? That's
Wait,
it.
How did this turn into just me doing it?
What? How about this? You do the gallon. I'll do some. Maybe I will do something hot sauce, whatever related. Where the chat gets to pick which kind of hot sauce or something, and then we do it on the same show. We do it on the same show.
And you do that on the wife's show, on the wife stream.
Polo, it has to be an hour, and it's impossible. Is it impossible?
All right. How
Guys,
about this?
I'm gonna admit right now, I'm an adult that likes milk. All
He
right?
does. He does like
So
milk.
am I. We just talked about.
I know you
established this a
do,
while ago.
and I wish we weren't the same in that regard.
And it
but
has to
here
be
we
in an
are.
hour. It has to be in an hour, and it's impossible. And then what? Maybe I'll do like the Dave's chicken sandwich with like extra hot sauce on it or something. Maybe I'll throw some bomb on it or something.
The Reaper.
Or the Reaper.
Joe,
The Reaper.
Joe Quills, famous
Has
last
to be the
words.
Reaper.
I think I can do it. That's good, Joe.
I can chug milk pretty damn well, but I've never tried that challenge before. I've never got near a gallon in an hour.
Okay,
certainly.
so maybe that's it. If we get to 100, I'll do
It's
this.
like, no, Polo, I think you mean 6 saltines in a minute with no water.
Have you ever tried the cinnamon challenge? By the way,
I have.
I did that a long time ago. Can't move your mouth. Your mouth
I
is just.
did that like
It's like concrete.
I did
You're
that like
just
my
stuck-
freshman year of high
It's
school.
awful.
It came out of my nose.
It's awful.
Yeah, you can't swallow it.
Yeah, that messed up my sinuses for a while too.
Man. All right. Well, there we go. I think we have a challenge. We got to get to 100. We have.
At 100, you bring back the Tide Pod challenge.
No,
Listen,
no.
at 100, and if I do vomit with the milk, I'll try and do it on stream.
Yes.
Is that worse?
Community guidelines.
Is that better or worse?
Is community guidelines?
It's what I mean. Odds are you're going to vomit anyway. So So the challenge is to
would
not vomit.
people prefer it to be on stream or me to leave and do it off stream? That would be the question.
on
I'll take
stream. On
the
stream.
community.
Yeah.
thoughts.
On stream. You just have a bucket
okay.
next to you.
Yeah,
can't believe
obviously I'll have a bucket.
I can't believe I'm making this.
not
a poll.
vomiting into the camera. Like,
On stream or it didn't happen, says Polo. There we go. All
or
right.
else you could lie about doing it. Obviously, if I leave, that's probably pretty safe to say I vomited. But yes,
All right, guys. Well, 100 is it. I will eat the spicy or the Reaper
the Reaper.
from Dave's Hot Chicken, and maybe I'll add a little extra hot sauce on top. Why not? And then Scotty will do
20
the
subs for
gallon.
that.
20 subs. That's what's gonna get us to 100. We celebrate 100, the century. Make sure the toilet is available all night. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. There might be two
I
people
think-
throwing up that night.
I don't know. I've never had the Reaper, but like people say it's pretty rough.
Yeah,
But
I've seen someone. I've seen someone like throw up from a Mad Dog 357.
So it's not out of the realm of possibility that there won't be one person throwing up. There might be two. We'll see.
I'm glad I'm only doing the alcohol while you morons are doing that.
what happens if I complete the gallon challenge without throwing up? I feel like there should be a reward.
That would be impressive.
I would.
I
would
want
agree with
more
that.
than just impressive.
I
want,
would agree
like, there
with
should
that.
be
You
a
probably
reward.
deserve it. Well, no. Your reward is that you put it on YouTube and you get really famous and make money off of that.
That's it. That's the ticket. Forget the
Either
sport.
which, either which way, it's
Polo,
going on
I'm pretty
YouTube.
sure I am a medical mystery already. So,
But yeah, guys, we
Real quick,
started tonight with 50 subs, and we are currently at 80. So we're
80.
20 away. Anything is possible! Exclamation point! Anything is possible in the chat.
which is possible. Also, real quick, Polo, you're gonna want some milk with that pepper. If Sky is throwing up milk, I'm not sure if Chris is gonna want it.
Yeah. All right. Well, we still got 2 games to get to. And I know Broncos came in. He was like, "I'm curious what you guys are thinking about the Broncos." We did talk about it. We do think it's going to be a close game.
Let
And
the Eagles win.
I have Broncos plus 4.5. I could see the Broncos winning outright,
I want
but
to see Clegg. I thought you were on my side here. What the hell?
I want to see Rec try a Reaper.
do you do spicy rec or no?
I can do spicy. Oh, the weird thing is, like, I hate the taste of like hot sauces, but I'm really good with like spicy seasonings.
That's what it would be. It's
Yeah, like
it's
like
not a
the
sauce.
but like the spiciest seasoning you can get at Buffalo Wild Wings. I will eat that shit up all day, every day.
What desert heat?
Yes.
That's not hot at all.
Oh, I got a Reaper Scorpion dry mix that will blow your mouth
Fake
up.
Bro done STG.
Hey!
Code underrate me.
Worms. What's
He
up,
fr-
worms? I got worms. That's what I'm going to call it. I got worms. We're going to specialize in selling worm farms. You know, like ant farms. What's up, worms?
What's up, worms? STG. I bet Rec gets the steak well done. Yeah.
Nope.
probably.
Nope. I am smart with my steaks. Medium rare or bust.
All right. Well, that's the right choice.
Yeah, and then spice. If I had a, okay, so like I could probably handle like a medium. Like medium's probably good for me.
So you can't handle spice.
we're slowly
overall, I
finding out that Rec isn't good with spice.
I mean, like I've had the blazing wings from Buffalo Wild Wings. Like it definitely hurt, but it's like nothing that like a little bit of milk couldn't fix.
Yeah, I tried the
I don't think
Blazing
it's that
Wing
hot.
challenge from Buffalo Wild Wings in college, and I failed, but I got the waitress's number, so
Hey!
somewhat succeeded.
Was that waitress Rach?
No, we hung out and it was fun.
Oh.
know?
Any
Few times. So a few times of hanging out and it was a good time.
you know, you a little Netflix and chill. I don't know, some.
That was pre-Netflix.
That was
I think,
pre-Netflix.
but
I mean, you're 40
That's how
now.
long ago
Yeah.
I was in college.
But
Oh,
Netflix was you order the DVDs and they come in the mail, Chris.
no, you had Blockbuster.
No, when I was in college, it was like you go to McDonald's and do the red box.
I remember Redbox was around when I was a kid. Yeah.
Yeah. In college, that was you go to Redbox, and Redbox owned me because I would never return them, so I would just end up having to buy them.
just buying movies, you know.
Yeah.
But
Good for them. Good
Yeah.
program.
well, let's get to these last couple games, and then we can see where we're at. Well,
Oh wait, we have football to talk about.
oh wait, football's the thing. We're talking week 5. What?
I don't think so.
At this point,
Also, have fun with the poll.
just yeah, okay, yeah. That seems pretty straightforward. Sky buying used
Yeah.
movies that were rent 500 times. Yeah, totally. It's just he lives a different world.
They still worked. I just didn't watch
Also,
it.
Kong is judging you for failing the Blazing Challenge.
My spice level is better now. I even went in intoxicated on purpose. Didn't help. They were hot.
Worms, who's your team and where are you from? I'd like to get to know you. Let's talk Bucks and Seahawks. We have the Buccaneers going on the road to Seattle in this game, where the spread is now dropped to 3. It was 3.5 for a while. Now it's dropped to 3. Seattle 3-point favorites at home, minus 180 on the money line, plus 152 for Tampa Bay. Over under at 44.5. Some people saying Seattle's a sneaky team. Tampa Bay, we all knew was going to be kind of a competitive team with Baker. They got some injuries, but they're still competing. Do they bounce back after a loss to the Eagles and go on the road and do the same against the Seahawks? We'll see. But Scotty, what are your thoughts on this game?
I could see this game going either way, but I weirdly feel like Seattle's going to take this game and cover 3.
That's my lean.
I think Seattle. Listen, I think a lot of people. I was in Seattle just before the season started, and with Seahawk fans that were like, "Well, this is a rebuilding year. We'll figure it out." All of a sudden, you're playing pretty damn good football. You're 3-1. Both teams 3-1 here, but like I have a sneaking suspicion that Seattle's gonna win this game and cover 3 points. I can't tell you why. I mean, obviously you have the home field advantage there. They easily could also be 4-0, which is kind of crazy. They should have beat San Fran in week 1. Another team that could easily be 4-0. The Bucks, I think, are kind of still trying to listen. I like Baker. Baker's been great this year, just like he was last year. But you're still outside of Egbuka. They got Chris Godwin back last week, but he was like coming off a long injury, not much of a contributor. You're still without Mike Evans, so you're figuring that out a little bit. I don't know. I can't tell you definitively why, but I really, really believe Seattle covers this line and wins the game.
Yeah, I just think that the Seattle, their home field advantage is such a big aspect of what they have, especially when they're good. When the Seattle Seahawks are winning games, it changes that 12th man factor, right? Like that's a big home field advantage. And I feel like that's been kind of missing a little bit. I mean, it seems like they haven't been as good in recent years, and now they're kind of gotten this winning mentality back, which is really translating to being a good home field team and taking care of business there. So I think that that's underrated in this matchup here with Tampa Bay coming to the West Coast. They both, again, coming off losses. So there are some trends that tend to lean towards Tampa Bay, but I'm just like 70% of the public and 59% of the money is leaning towards Tampa Bay at +3.5. And I just think this is going to be a game where Seattle is going to be a tough opponent for this Tampa Bay team. Now, I will say that the Bucks will have a nice advantage when it comes to, the run game and the run defense, having 4.1 yards per play to the Eagles, which the Eagles, again, are they good running the ball? I don't know. Saquon hasn't had that success as he did, and that's through 4 weeks. So what is that attributed to? I don't know, but Tampa Bay's run defense is decent, which means Seattle will need to sling the ball around a little bit in this one. So I would lean Seattle. I just, it's just a gut feeling in this one that I think Seattle's going to be the side. And don't know why necessarily, because a lot of things say Tampa Bay, but I'm on Seattle.
I don't know if I think Seattle's played better football than Tampa thus far this year.
Yeah, Baker Mayfield, 15-6 against the spread, 71% as an underdog with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, including 8-2 run when receiving more than a field goal. Average yards per carry, Bucky Irving was now that's
SCG says it might be Rachaad White instead of Bucky Irving.
Yeah, it might be missing this game. Yep. So if that's the case, Rachaad White, not great. But yeah, we'll see.
And you have a double attack in the run game with Seattle with Kenneth Walker and Charbonnet.
Darnold is the X factor. Yeah. So the defense looks good except for Tariq Woolen, Abuka,
which is weird because Tariq Woolen as a rookie was like a sensation. I don't know what happened to that dude, but SCG Kenneth Walker's the superior back. I think Kenneth Walker is a highlight back. I would argue Charbonnet from Down or Down is the more reliable back, actually.
Road Dogs of 3-7, +3 to +7, have a record of 9-3 straight up and 8-4 against the spread in week 5 since 2012. Now you're getting into the nerd stats, but do with that what you will. So either way, I think this would be a fun game to watch. 2, 3, and 1 teams, and
it's going to be close. It's going to be close for sure.
Any kind of close game, you usually take the points, but I think the home field advantage, that 12th man, is going to be big time in this one. So. All right. Well, there you go. Keep an eye on this game. This will be an entertaining one.
And obviously, Tampa's traveling from, Tampa to Seattle. That's a long trip.
Yep.
It's a long trip.
They're kind of on opposite ends of the U.S. Just kind of geography, right? All right. Let's get to the next one. Commanders at Chargers. Commanders at Chargers is the last game we'll be previewing. Spread was 3. It's now moved to 2.5. So Washington Commanders, 2.5 point underdogs on the road in Los Angeles, over under 48.5. And this one, we're looking at a Los Angeles Chargers team that kind of fell flat last week. Commanders haven't exactly impressed at either, but they've also had some quarterback health issues in their last couple games as well. So, that being said, Scotty, this game, do the Chargers at home get back on track with all the injuries that they've been sustaining, especially Joe Alt? Joe Alt is doubtful to play Sunday against Washington and is likely to miss week 5, so that takes a shot on their offensive line that's already been hit quite a bit. So, where are you leaning on this one?
I think this is the best bet for me.
Yep.
I like Washington because of the offensive line issues with the Chargers that showed up massively in the game against the Giants last week. Granted, the Giants have a good pass rush, but you're missing your top 2 tackles. If you're the Chargers before the season, obviously Rashawn Slater goes out for the year prior to the season. Joe Alt, top 10 pick in the draft, played phenomenal football. Now he's hurt. I don't know where you turn. And listen, I really believe in Herbert and his game, but without protection, which we saw last week, that falls apart pretty quickly. It sounds like, last I heard, Jaden Daniels will probably be back this week.
It sounds like he's good to go.
Yeah. So Jaden Daniels back, a Commanders team that, probably isn't thrilled with what the record is right now. Not a huge home field advantage in LA. I think Washington will actually travel as well to go to this game. The Chargers don't have a home field advantage. So I get Washington +3 points against a team that I think might really, really struggle offensively because of the offensive line injuries and issues there. I like their weapons. Well, and Ladd McConkey looks like he's gonna play, so he's ready to go. But I just think Washington actually pulls this game out. Maybe that's my hope. Maybe that's just the Chiefs fan in me hoping. I don't know. That could be a part of it. But Washington getting 3 points in what I call almost a neutral site, let's say, against a team that doesn't have an offensive line that can hang. I'll take Washington. They're going to put up points.
Yeah, when you're missing 3 offensive O-line starters, including both standout tackles, it's just, what can you do, right? It's just,
yeah.
There's a lot of good defenses out there that are going to take advantage of that, and I think the Commanders could keep it. I mean, going into that Giants game, you didn't think that the Chargers would have the struggles that they had, and look at what happened. It was just a mess. And so if the Giants, which do have a good defensive line, can get after him, Herbert, then yeah, it's going to be a lot of teams trying to capitalize on that as well. So yeah, I agree. If I had to lean in this one, it would probably be towards the Washington Commanders. I think this would be a close game. Might be a field goal game. Might be similar to what we saw with the Broncos-Chargers game, with the last-second field goal to win this game, and maybe even at a certain point you push in this one, Scotty. At the worst. So there you go. I think, yeah, you're in a good spot with their +3. What else? Anything else in this game? I don't think there is. So let's. What do you got, Rick?
This is probably one of the most unpredictable. The Chargers are one of the most predictably unpredictable teams in the league. Like every time you think it's time for them to fall off, they suddenly everyone figures out figure out this amazing talent they have. So they're doing great, everything's humming, and something stupid happens. Like last week when you lose to the Giants and Jackson Dart without Malik Neighbors.
I mean, I said on the stream last week I was gonna pick the Chargers as my survivor pick, and the moment they announced Jackson Dart, I moved my pick.
Yeah.
So part of that is just like the unknown of Jackson Dart, but like I really believe this Chargers team is good. They're a good football team. Are they great? I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Not yet, at least. And with the injuries, certainly.
No, what sucks is the Commanders don't have much of an pass rush on the edge, even though the Chargers don't have Joe Alt.
Yeah, but I don't know. Mekhi Becton coming off concussion. We'll see what he's like. Like, or if he plays, to be honest. There's a lot of pieces missing on an offensive line that got dominated by the Giants' offensive line last week, or defensive line, I should say. I don't know. I mean, obviously, the Giants' defensive line is the strength of that football team, so maybe that plays a role in it. But that was a bad loss for the Chargers. They were in command of this division, and all of a sudden now it's a little more up in the air, and now they have a big game. You get Jaden Daniels off 2 weeks. Healthy, coming back. They were able to move the ball even with Mariota, so like that offense is going to be humming. Defense isn't great in Washington, but it's solid-ish. So I think this will be a fun one to watch.
All right, well there you go. Let's recap all of our best bets of the week. There's a couple actually that we didn't talk about. One that we both have and even Rex on it as well. Our super pick. Whenever we agree on a pick, we throw it in our super picks. So sometimes it's one pick, sometimes it's a couple. Right now we have one particular pick highlighted in orange here that we will be all on as far as our super pick of the week. But Scotty, run down, just recap yours, and then we'll talk about the last one here that we both share.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about these three with Houston -1, with all the injuries in Baltimore, and them just seeming like a mess defensively, and then you have Cooper Rush starting against the defense in Houston that the offense has been bad, but the defense has been very, very good this year. I like Houston. Washington, we just talked about. If it's a close game, they should win and at least push that at worst. I don't think the turnover numbers for Jacksonville being +9 after 4 games is sample. And if the Chiefs don't turn over this football this week, they'll win by more than a touchdown. And then we have the last one we'll talk about, but you can run down your other three real quick first, Chris.
Yeah. So as far as mine go, I have the Broncos that I already talked about, +4.5. Like that one to stay close. LA Rams -5.5. I got that before it went up a couple of points. Now 7.5. So I got some value there. Another one that I didn't talk about was the New York Jets +3. New York Jets +3. So the Dallas Cowboys coming off of what feels like a win. We talked about this game. It is feeling like the Cowboys are, kind of on the ups, feeling like they got something out of that last game, especially with the tie that, Sunday Night Football, Green Bay felt like they lost that game. So a lot of feeling towards the Dak getting on track. Everything's kind of flowing upwards. The offense is clicking a little bit more. Pickens is feeling good. and they'll be able to move the ball. Javonte Williams is running the ball really well. He's, I think, a top 4 rusher in the NFL. So things are kind of high for them. But the New York Jets coming in, they haven't gotten a win on the season. 0-4 teams that I feel like, get kind of shot down in these games. This Cowboys team, though, has allowed 6.4 yards per play this year. While Jets offense didn't look good, it still ended with 7.1 yards per play. They overcome 3 fumbles to keep the final score close in their game. They find a way to just be competitive. And I feel like that's what's going to happen in this one. So I'm going with the Jets to keep this one close against a defense that's going to keep you in this game throughout. Dallas owns the NFL's third down defense, worst third down defense, and 33 points per game. So
you picking the Jets is like me picking the Titans. Stop it.
I know it feels like I'm just torturing
Do you have to
myself.
go back to therapy?
Maybe. New York, by the way, ranks in the top 12 on third down and red zone defensive stops. Offense matches well against the Cowboys defense. Breece Hall, Justin Fields, they should be able to take advantage of some of the weak edges along the box. And I just think that this is going to be an opportunity to buy low on the Jets, take the 3 in a close game that, who knows? Maybe they can win outright. I don't know. We never know with what we're going to see with the Dallas Cowboys. So that being said, Jets +3. And then finally, we both are on the Indianapolis Colts, Scotty, as our best bet of the week. I'll let you talk about the Colts.
Yeah, I mean, the Raiders coming off a close, tough loss with a blocked field goal with potential to win that game. Colts are sneaky. Granted, they're sneaky good. They could have won at They easily could have won at the LA last week against the Rams. I think people are still too low on the Colts. That offense is playing. I mean, really, Daniel Jones is playing well. Jonathan Taylor is crushing. You have, their leading receiver is their rookie tight end, and Tyler Warren. That's playing great football. On the Raiders side of the ball, whatever we thought Pete Carroll was going to bring, it's not clicking yet. Maybe it'll take more time. 7 interceptions over the first 4 weeks for Geno Smith. You can't have that. That's some quarterbacks won't have that this season, and he has it through 4 weeks. You have to be better than that. The run game with Genty kind of got going last week, but that was against a bad opponent in essence. So, I don't know if I believe in Ashton Genty in the run game yet. I believe in Ashton Genty, but, I think it'll take more time, especially with their run offense. I just think in the Dome, at home, Colts probably steaming from a loss they shouldn't have had last week. Raiders might be too, but the Raiders at 1-3 feel like they're already out of it, and I think the Colts win this by a touchdown plus. My only concern is the Colts are going to settle for field goals. That's the only way this stays close.
Yeah, I think.
Sorry.
No, I was just going to say everything you said. In addition to just, it feels, I don't know. Geno Smith just he's in a weird funk right now, and I don't know if that's going to be a consistent thing, but it just hasn't looked good. The Raiders haven't looked good. The as far as running the football, again, they haven't had a lot of success outside of a little bit last week, and I think that was maybe a fluke given the circumstances of who they played. But it's just, this Raiders team I think is worse than what we thought they would be. A lot of people were high on the Raiders coming into the season, and it just doesn't seem like they're quite there. It's a tough road. The Colts have been proving people that they're one of the better teams in the AFC. They've been consistently good, and they've been playing some good teams too. So you throw a team here against the good Colts team against a Raiders team that hasn't exactly shown out, and I do think that this will be like a 10-point win for the Indianapolis Colts in this one. So that's why it's one of my super bets of the week. Rec, you are also on the Colts.
Yeah, bad things
Wow.
happened last time all three of us agreed.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
that's not good.
It's not good.
Yeah,
That's not
I mean,
good.
last time that happened, we picked the right side, but Jordan Davis suddenly gained super speed for no particular reason.
That did screw us.
That was a bad beat of bad beats. Like that was such a
That
bad
was the
beat.
worst beat of bad beats.
That's like having a flush in poker and losing.
It's like having more than a flush in poker. Like that's like having a full house and losing, or a straight flush and losing. It doesn't happen.
Losing to a royal.
Yeah, it doesn't happen. Or four of a kind. But yes. Anything? What else do you have on the Colts, Rec?
I mean, nothing much I'll cover. Like the Raiders look like trash. Geno Smith is playing like he did with the Jets. Like the only thing clicking for the Raiders is Ashton Genty and maybe Max Crosby.
But Ashton only one game.
Yeah.
Before that, he wasn't good.
He was out.
So is that
Yeah.
is that an outlier, or is that? I mean, is one game?
Also, friendly reminder that the
Proof.
offensive coordinator is Chip Kelly.
Yeah, yeah.
Why does he still
And
get
somehow, I don't know if Brock Bowers is hurt. I mean, I think he is hurt, but like he's been playing, but he's been a total non-factor since week one. Week one, he was great. He got hurt late in that game, and since then, Brock Bowers has been a non-factor. I know this from fantasy.
Yeah. It hasn't
Dude
exactly.
might as well not exist.
It's a rough go in fantasy for sure. We also have Black Market asking, what were the Vikings predictions? We didn't cover the Vikings, but we can talk about the Vikings. Vikings.
So real quick, they are staying in Europe, so they have an advantage there
Correct.
already. Browns are starting Dylan Gabriel over Joe Flacco.
Yep, they benched Joe Flacco this week, so he will be. There's been some weird locker room stuff between Shador and
should have started the mime.
yeah.
Shador.
I swear, like Shador's the new Tebow. It's like, oh, he took a step with his left foot. How does this affect LeBron's legacy?
So we saw this last week with the Giants with Jackson Dart. You have a quarterback coming in. You don't. I know
don't think this is the
it's
same.
not the same situation. I understand. It's not great. The Browns are a flawed team. They still have a really good defense, though. So, but Vikings have a good defense too, and the Vikings will be. They are already over there. They already had kind of acclimated to the jet lag and everything else. So there is something to be said for that. If I had to lean in this one, I would probably lean Minnesota in with the spread here. I think that's the smart way to go, in the sense that there's just a lot of advantages here for Minnesota. It's
Accurate polo.
It's just I trust the Browns to lose. Yeah, that's. I mean, you're not wrong.
True.
I would take the Browns in the points.
Plus 3.5.
Spread on that?
Yep.
3.5.
Yeah, I listen. Part of that is like the unknown with Gabriel. They'll probably have a conservative game plan. Don't turn it over, which Flacco was doing a lot. I don't think Gabriel's good, but I think like Jackson Dart, I think is going to be a way better quarterback than Dylan Gabriel in the league.
I don't think that's a hot take.
But I don't know if I believe in Minnesota that much. I can't figure out Minnesota fully, but like I don't believe in Minnesota that much right now. I think they're below average as a football team, and I think I think a lot of people are betting. I'm sure the money's on Minnesota. You have you stay out there, this and that. They're starting a new quarterback. It's going to be a disaster. Part of me feels like this is going to be a very, very tight game, like a field goal game. Either way.
I would still take below average over before living mistake.
Yeah,
Versus the Browns.
I think too. I just think that a rookie quarterback starting for the first time overseas, much less just a game at home or a game on the road in the NFL,
It
just
is
in America.
weird that they decided his debut would be outside of America. That's
Yes.
a weird spot to choose.
It's a weird spot. And I think we see this with Jacksonville, Jacksonville will go out, they'll stay a couple weeks, the second week is always a better week than the first for Jacksonville, and they tend to compete a lot better in that second game, knowing that they just stayed out in Europe and just hung out there. So, it's a tough one for me. I do think I would probably leave Minnesota. I don't know. It's just there's a lot of things that the Browns are throwing at this rookie. But the defense is on both sides. What's the over-under total in this game? Are we sitting at 35.5? Okay. 35.5 is the over-under total for this game. I think it was 37 a couple days ago.
Give me the points.
That's the rule of thumb, too. If you have low-scoring game, you know, like this, when the announcement of Dylan Gabriel came out, this dropped 2 points right off the top. It was at 37.5, dropped to 35 instantly. So
I can't bet either side of that.
They're roughly saying this is going to be like a 20-16 game, roughly.
Yeah.
Which
2017 game.
Maybe a 2017. Yeah, it's
1916.
maybe a 20,
Yeah,
maybe a
35.
2013 game. I don't know. Either way, defenses on both sides are going to probably be feasting. So, yeah, points are probably the smart play. Points are probably the
Watch as Scotty bets the Browns with points, and then the Vikings get one of those garbage defensive touchdowns at the end of the game when the Browns get desperate.
yeah.
Just because.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah,
Way
one of
to-
the worst
way to
beats
fight-
I've ever
way to
seen.
fight, Browns.
One of the worst beats I've ever seen. I think it was last year. People had like Tua Tagovailoa on the over for passing yards. He hit it, and then they did one of those like stupid lateral plays where Jalen Waddle just ran backwards 40 yards before getting tackled, and the over turned into the under.
By the way, did you see the kid in college this past week that took the snap and ran straight back into the end zone? And,
Yes,
and
I did see that.
and costed bettors the point spread based off of that. All he had to do was waste 3 seconds. Well, they were like past midfield, or they were around midfield, and
They were at their own 40-yard line,
And
and
they
they still booked it 40 yards back.
and all he had to do was just waste 3 seconds and fall to the ground. But he ran straight to the end zone, and, and then it just
Did that happen? Did that happen in the?
Indiana, Iowa, I believe.
No, I was gonna say the Philly Tampa game, because Philly
No.
did that to end the game. And
They
did
did
that
do that.
move? Did that move the spread? I don't remember
No,
what the spread
it was 3.5. It
Okay.
was 3.5. That had zero effect on the spread.
It might have had an effect on the over under then, because I feel like it affected something.
yeah, there.
Or maybe not. Maybe it didn't.
People were saying that's an all-time like conspiracy theory of this is rigged. The fact that and then after the game he acknowledged, he was like, "Hey, yeah, betters. It is." He had some quote about whoever bet on the game and lost because of that. So I don't
You
know.
probably should just not have answered. that at all.
True. Yep, it's a trap.
It's a trap.
So there it is. But hopefully our bets don't get busted out by some bad beats. And we are hoping to nail all of these and go into week 5 looking good. So we'll recap all of these on Sunday. We'll go through them. We'll go through all the games of week 5 and make sure that you guys didn't miss a single bit of it. We'll take away all the have all the takeaways for those games as well. So make sure you tune in while we watch the Bills and the Patriots.
Patriots. Yep.
Yep. So that will be Sunday. Plus, we will continue our sub goal. Our new goal is set to, we did 20 subs. 20 subs to get to 100. And then we'll get there as well. Oh, yeah. Contest recap. You want to do a contest?
I honestly haven't looked. I know I'm in Survivor. That's the only one I know.
Yeah.
All
Hey,
right.
who's your survivor pick this week?
By the way, Dodgers won. 8-4.
Not big surprise. Also, Reds blew another bases loaded situation.
Ah,
Who is my Survivor pick this
Unbelievable.
week?
Yeah, I don't know. I picked the Rams.
I picked it, but I don't remember who I picked. So I should do it on my phone.
Let's take a look at the contest.
I do feel like this would be a week where people on Eliminated get upset.
Contest rankings. Let's see what we got here. All right, let's scroll down here. This is our pick'em. Chairman of the board: Medusa, Helv, Cuban, Hauser, Diacola, Milwaukee's. You and I, Scott, 8 and 9, right there. You missed some picks though.
Yep.
There's Rec,
Missed a lot of picks.
Urban. Then we got
40 and 11 is damn impressive. To be honest, I just missed a lot of picks in there.
Yeah. You got Piglet, you got Joe Quills, Mike, Tickle, Riley. And then it kind of falls off there. People kind of falling off towards the bottom. So there you go. There's the contest as far as the pick'em. Eliminator challenge. We have 9 active picks.
Because 2 of them picked the Packers last week and survived. Chris has the Vikings this week.
As of right now. I'm maybe leaning towards Vikings.
You forgot that would show up there.
I did.
And just to help you out, I'll say who I have. I have. Hold on.
I think I'm going to change it though.
The Cardinals.
Oh, apparently I have no one. I thought I picked a team.
I was going back and forth between Cardinals, Vikings, and Rams, and I went with LA.
I mean, I'm looking through these games here. I still get Lions. Lions is still a doable pick. I mean, that's pretty safe.
That's a safe one. I didn't do I've already done Lions. I can't do them this week or ever again.
Lions feels safe. Colts feels safe. I could actually maybe pull off the Colts there.
Eagles feel safe.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't mess around with Eagles. I wouldn't mess around with Eagles till they get right. Texans?
Cardinals, maybe? Cardinals?
I mean, Rams against the Niners.
That's
my
Rex
pick.
pick, so I'm avoiding that. But Cardinals? What about Cardinals? At home against the Titans?
Well, he already picked Arizona.
I already picked Arizona.
No, I have not.
I picked Arizona week 2, got them out of the way. But that would be one I would think about taking if I had a chance. I mean, always fade the Titans. They're 0-4 team, but still, they're not a good team.
Hey, remember when you said it's certain that Mike McDaniel gets fired first?
Yeah, that might change quick.
Yeah, that take aged poorly.
Well, I don't know. The Dolphins now. Well, maybe he gets a reprieve since they lost Tyreek Hill for maybe forever.
Yeah, and also since they got a win.
I mean, Tyreek. Yeah, that was crazy.
That was
wide receivers just dropping. Between Tyreek, you got Neighbors, you got
Niners.
The entire Niners wide receiver core. I mean, everyone just feels like there's been a lot of season-ending injuries. Offensive linemen, all sorts of stuff.
Also, Scotty, how'd you like that Texans trade?
Which one?
They decided that trading away one offensive tackle was not enough.
Oh, they hate their offensive line.
They hate CJ Stroud. Also, we were talking about the Bengals Broncos O-line thing. Did you see the Texans viral offensive line gaffe against Tennessee?
No.
So you thought 4-on-1 was bad. How about 6-on-1? And before that, so it was very obvious on the film review that on the play that everyone was supposed to slide left. The right guard did not get that memo, ran right into his own lineman. Jeffrey Simmons wraps up CJ Stroud in about half a second.
Chris, am I seeing this correctly in this? Are you 4-12?
Not good. Not good.
God. Chris might be gaining
I
jersey.
missed games. I'm 6-7 and feeling like phenomenal.
I feel like I've been throwing out some crazy picks on this one, trying to mix it up a little bit, and it hasn't worked out. I probably
He's tied for last.
I probably.
I forget who
I
Cardines
mean, maybe
is,
I'll.
but-
Maybe no. That's Benny, Cuban Benny. Me and Benny are battling for the jersey, but unfortunately for me, I'm gonna try to lose, and I'm gonna probably start getting like rattling off like 4 straight, knowing I'm gonna.
I mean, that's what I did the year I lost. It's like, you know what? Let's try to get a free jersey out of this.
So yeah, it's not looking so great in the super contest, at least that we have here. So, but I'm doing well in everything else. As far as the our picks that we make on our weekly show, our top 4 picks.
Actually, Piglet, technically you're second at 9-7.
Tied for third, actually.
So
We
Tied
got
for
Jonathan and Brian.
come
at
on,
the
Chris,
top.
I'm counting on you, man. No, don't worry. This is kind of different, but like
So I like how, real quick, I like how the 2 first place people have a negative strength of victory.
That is wild.
And then
That
you
is
got
wild.
James McKay at 67. Also, Chris at 4-12 has a positive strength of victory.
make it make sense. Make it make sense.
This whole game is on drugs, just like Sunday football last night.
That's crazy. Well, there you go. Those are the contest rankings between those 3. And then you guys all know where you're at for the fantasy football. So
Yeah.
there you go. But that being said, we are approaching the top of the hour, which means that is the end of the show. And what a show it was. I mean, we got 30 subs tonight. Crushed it.
Wow.
You people are insane. I hope you know that.
You guys are all insane. Rec is going to be drinking and partying and getting lit with us on an upcoming show. We have our wives joining the show. We have
I'm currently negotiating with Polo on what drink I should do.
and Polo. Make sure I want to do something special for you, Polo, since you did such a great job helping us out tonight. I want to do something special for you. So
And
make
don't
sure.
forget you were giving Medic a onesie or something.
And I'm getting Medic. Congratulations to Medic. W's in the chat, because not only did he help us for our thing, but our goal. So thank you, Medic. But he also helped us to know that he's having a bundle of joy coming. So we're going to hook him up with some Action Lab gear for the little bundle of joy.
How'd you guys get the wives to participate?
They
I
don't know
haven't-
about
I
it
haven't-
yet.
I haven't told her yet.
Do your wives like sports?
Told your wife and it didn't go well, Chris. I think if it didn't go well with your wife, it's only going to be worse with mine.
Well,
So-
we're gonna have to. It will happen. Don't worry, it will, because you guys.
Yeah, or just like ask your wife like what she'd want to do on stream.
Yeah.
she
Well,
would say, no, I don't want to be
No.
on stream.
I didn't give any context when I told them when I told my wife she was going to be on stream. I basically just said, "Hey, you're going to be on stream with us," and she probably assumes sports. So if I say, "Hey, we're going to do a community night, or we're going to have like a Q&A,"
Like,
I
yeah,
think
game
she's
night.
more likely to be a part of that, and she can convince Scotty's
Yeah,
wife.
I still love the idea of the like the newlywed challenge, even though y'all aren't newlyweds.
Decade.
And
Decade versus
the decade wed challenge.
What are you guys, like 8?
8.
Close enough. The decade wed challenge. Let's make it happen.
So yeah, so we'll figure it out. So that we have a lot of amazing shows coming your way. We have amazing community nights. We have an amazing community with you guys. So thank you guys for all the support, all of the subs that you gifted out today. Thank you for the follows, Worms, and a couple of the others, but Polo and Diacola and Medic and everyone who
Crushed
contributed.
it.
Thank you so much.
Crushed it tonight.
Thank you so much.
And we're not that far off from Chris doing a Reaper, from Dave's Hot, and me doing the milk gallon challenge.
20 away. We'll get there. Let's get there
Could I?
Sunday.
What if I had like an hour 20? Could I have an hour 20?
No, it's an hour. But and also the vote came in you puking on camera.
Perfect. I don't have to get up.
Perfect.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Or you do have to stand up so people can see the puke in the bucket.
Diacol,
I'll show him the puke.
I like how Rec calls us
Show them the
insane.
puke.
I like how Rec calls us insane when he's the one on the hot seat.
Yes, you people are insane. I might start a lot, but I didn't start it there.
We got some fun shows, guys. So make sure you hit that follow button so you know when we go live on all of them. We haven't scheduled those community nights yet, but they might not be on our normal Wednesday, Sunday schedule, which means you have to hit the follow button to know when you get the notifications that we go live. So make sure you go do that. Let me go ahead. I'll take a look at who we're going to raid out tonight, and then we will get you out of here for the rest of your week. So, Scotty and Rec, what else you got for them?
Fun night, guys. Appreciate all you did, all the gifted subs, all the interaction, all the chat. It means the world to us. So thank you guys so much. We got football sort of tomorrow with the NFL. The Niners are like debating whether to show up or not. But playoff baseball. We got do or die games, 3 of them tomorrow. 3 of them tomorrow with Cleveland, Detroit, Cubs and Padres, and of course Yankees, Red Sox. So if you're into that, tune in. Tomorrow's going to be a fun day. Do or die games in baseball, 3 of them tomorrow.
If y'all don't like me belching, you shouldn't have subbed, because I'm going to be burping a lot on the alcohol stream.
What if we did a 9-inning challenge? No, I'm just kidding. You want to talk about that? Would be
yes,
brutal.
Yes, you two doing the 9-inning challenge.
That would be harder than the milk, a gallon of milk. That's just much. That's so much entering my body.
So much.
I figured you want to do that. That's the only way to get through a Rockies game.
And
enjoy his.
Oof, that would be.
You don't watch.
What
the game.
it would
That's
have. It would have to be a team 9-inning challenge, and maybe we'd have to like up it for a little bit, like we'd have to figure out.
Speaking
alternate.
Real quick of the Rocks before we go, their GM resigned today, which I think was basically like a, hey, we'll give you the opportunity to say you resigned. And the quote from their new president, Walker Monfort, my boy,
external.
They're the external hire. Thank the Lord. It's been so long since they've had an external hire in the baseball department, especially at the GM position. It's been forever. But it sounds like that is what it is going to be, and
I'll
that's
take
all
it.
I've ever asked for.
I
don't even care who they hire. Anyone external. Hire you, Chris. I don't care.
just
somebody external.
In potential hiring, did you hear who the Angels want to hire for the new manager?
No.
It's a well-known man in the baseball world named Albert Pujols.
Oh.
Winnie the
Didn't know he
Pooh
was like a... Did you see their goodbye tweet for Ron Washington? It looked like he was dead. The images they used were like clouds and like heaven, almost like Ron Washington passed away.
I mean, have you seen the man? He looks like he's dead.
Exactly, which was why it was so inappropriate that they went that route.
It's like the second coming of Tony La Russa with the White Sox.
Yeah, it's crazy. But we got some.
Speaking of which, the Rockies 2 games away from the record, 43-119.
Couldn't quite get there.
Easily covered that.
Yeah.
No issues.
We're going to send you guys over to Judo Red. He's doing a baseball watch party and recapping Major League Baseball. He's talking all the recaps. So go give him some love. He's got about 20 people hanging out with him watching some baseball stuff. So MLB show, he's a baseball creator and watcher on here. So go check him out. Go give him some love. Tell him Action Lab Sports sent you. And we will see you back here Sunday night for Sunday Night Football. We'll continue our subathon and we'll keep things rolling. But between now and Sunday, go be a good person. Go live in the moment. We don't do that enough. Put the phone down. Enjoy the people and things around you and be a good person. What else?
That's it, guys. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging. Thanks for all you do. Deuces.
I don't know if I can say the same thing, but bye, everybody.
Good night. Be a lot of vomit in our future on our stream.
I think I can handle 4 shots and not puke.
Yeah, you should be fine. 4 shots was nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, like I know I've had like one shot without getting drunk or without getting buzzed. So yeah, 4 shots will probably get me like tipsy, maybe on the edge of drunk.